character doesn't use spells.
Oh, my bad.
Well, I hear Warcaster.
No, spellcaster. Is there a feat I can use to take an extra shot? I don't know.
No, I don't think
No. Unless you want to.
Isn't there a feat called Sharpshooter?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sharpshooter makes you ignore cover.
Yeah, which would be handy for someone like him.
Yeah, that actually makes sense for me.
So if you take if you take Sharpshooter, then cover won't really matter for you.
Mm-hmm. So which means their AC won't change based upon whatever cover they're using.
Yep.
And you can do -5 to get a bonus +10. I just realized I could get the melee weapon version.
I am actually scared if level 2 spells cost 4 mana.
So I can cast 16 spells total. Neat.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Right.
That's actually bad. He has a lot of mana. He has to cast everything at level 2.
I have 65 mana. If I can only cast 16 spells. I think if I rolled lower on my mana.
And I'm assuming Sharpshooter is like a passive, like it's always
Passive,
active.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, there's a passive side of it, and then I think doesn't it also have an active side of it as
It
well?
has an active side, which gives, I think, advantage.
No,
it's
it's you
-5
take
to +10.
Yeah, you take
Oh,
minus
right,
5.
that
You
one.
take -5 to your hit, but you get +10 damage if you hit.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep,
It's
I
the same
love
as a
it.
great weapon fighting feat.
But you have to state that
Attacking
you
at long
have to
range
state that you're
doesn't
using it.
impose disadvantage. So long range doesn't impose disadvantage. Ranged weapon ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Hey,
And
look,
before
they
you
got
make
the
a ranged
races
attack
done.
with a ranged weapon with which you're proficient, you can choose to take a -5 penalty on the attack roll. It deals +10 damage if I do. So
there they are.
So basically, I'll always ignore cover, but I can also choose to take a penalty. In which case, if I still hit, it deals +10 damage.
Yeah, which that 10 damage could make or break an encounter.
Yes,
because that's a noticeable. Because that is a
Hey,
noticeable amount of damage.
I
that is
mean,
actually pretty damn sexy.
It is very sexy.
Yeah, if
Also,
you're going anything firearms based, you probably want to take Sharpshooter.
Then here's
just because of all the benefits
and
that it
here's
gives.
today's dice.
Ooh, pretty.
Hey, Tom, I
No,
think you should probably multi-class sooner rather than later, just so you don't have to worry about that high spell cost.
Ooh, nice! I like the color.
Yes.
Yeah, those are my metal dice.
Oh no.
Those are some schmexy colors.
yes,
it's
the player
Stop
color.
putting on his dice, guys.
That's the color
Yes.
of death, you know.
Yes, Darth.
The level 2 spells cost 4 mana each.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, poor Tom.
Oh shit! I never raised my HP too. Because doesn't your health go up?
Yeah.
Yeah, your health goes up every level.
Yeah, just roll 1d20, add that to your roll.
Yeah, Tom.
1d20 for 2
when
levels?
you can,
Yeah.
multi-class.
Yeah,
immediately.
and add your con to it. This is why I wanted this done beforehand. I should have mentioned this.
This is what I did as soon as the session was over with.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Ishi. After
Yes.
taking the tough beat, my HP is comparable. to
Hi,
the rest
Dusk.
of our-
Luckily, we haven't started the encounter yet, so...
I actually slightly burnt my hand.
Oh.
My stream deck, I touched it.
Oof.
It's hot as shit.
Seriously, in that one?
Ouch.
I'm nice enough to let people re-roll nat ones.
Ouch.
Okay, so altogether it's 19.
I still feel bad for Tom having to upcast. So Tom, you know what you do next level?
Yeah.
Fucking multi-class immediately.
And you wonder what the worst part? Not all my spells scale.
Yes, as I said, multi-class immediately.
So my Zephyr Strike doesn't get better.
I'm not too worried about multi-classing, right?
I mean, for Tom, he needs to because he can only use 16 spells. Compared to me, be able to cast about a whopping 70.
Because you can choose these level 1.
Yeah,
We leveled up twice, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we get subclasses and whatnot, like at 3rd level.
Yes.
My subclass requires me to make devices.
Oh, lovely.
Guess when I have a chance to do that?
Not right
After.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing
Wait,
okay.
so-
Just having some time with this. Shit, that's what I forgot to do.
Guess how many spells I can cast at second level?
Much more. Because we have a-
17.5.
Those are metal dice.
Ah.
That means we're gonna die. We're fucked. Someone's
Literally 17.5. Okay, I have 2 level 1 spells.
Yeah.
Yes, more than I can.
It's definitely it's 1 more than you can.
Also, I while the level up was still fresh, I redistributed my 6 points that I put in my charisma and put it in my constitution. So now I have a plus 10 to my con.
Not quite my ridiculous plus 15.
Jesus Christ.
No, sorry, no, plus 14. My plus 15 is my dex.
made
I have
this
plus
decision
15 in
earlier,
strength.
Exion.
What?
I made this decision earlier about you moving in. You're gonna have to watch Wheel of Time with me. When it,
Oh, I want to watch that so bad.
Anyways,
I'm so
anyways, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
ready.
I can leave the.
Okay.
My gun is out. My penis is hard. I'm ready to go.
Oh,
Let's not get too hard into this. If this is streamed, and I will be uploading to YouTube, so I don't want to go too far.
yeah.
Don't want to edit out too much.
Yeah.
Relax.
Oh, also, by the way, I got my PC back finally.
Yay.
Neat.
So
Nice.
yay.
Anyways, let's we will be before we start. We will be keeping the initiative order how it is right now.
I forgot what it was.
That's okay. It's still on there, so you just click the little clock right there.
I only see 2.
I only see 2.
Well,
Very
I I see it, so I'll call it out as I see it because it's still on my end. So
Okay.
Anybody
then.
else want to say they only see 2? Just to
I only
get
saw
that out of the
2.
way.
No. Then.
There we go.
Put my phone on the charger because a charger. There we go. Now then, last we left off, Ishi, put yourself on mute if you're eating.
Sorry.
Please.
That would be a rule. If you're eating, mute yourself. Anyways, last we left off, our adventurers decided to go on a quest that involved with finding out why livestock were going missing. Soon they found out they were dealing with the remnants of a cult that had hired mercenaries. As the team was being diligent in sneaking through everything, their time of sneaking and trying to be careful led to the loss of a life that was used to resurrect some old warriors. Now with one of them staying behind, rearing the fight and wanting to fight for being dead for so long, we now cut back to all of them. You guys have time to say stuff before the fight starts.
I'm going to kill you now.
Can I stealth? I'm behind a pillar.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. That's actually a skill check, right?
Yes.
I have nothing special to say unless he says
I-
anything special.
Man, I rolled low.
There.
Oh goodness.
I don't want to be. I'm just gonna ask him if he's gonna kill everybody here or just the person that's a traitor because I didn't sign up for this family politics.
7-on-1 fight seems fair to me.
Oh no, he's
Four,
gonna
five,
kill everyone.
8-on-1 fight.
Wait. I thought I was invisible.
No, you
I thought I was
are.
Oh, he
Alright,
he did see you before you hit. He doesn't know where you are right now. No then.
I'm not getting paid for this.
You show me
Actually, we are.
Show me what
Sorry.
you're made of, child of the traitor.
Gladly, sir. You
And-
taste my steel.
We will now start. It is his turn because I rolled for him earlier and he has a 27 as initiative, which he takes a time to summon a doppelganger of himself.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh.
DG right there. So I know that's doppelganger. And he's going to move space up to here. Yeah, you both would be in range. As this one's gonna move to here.
Oh, good. I like this.
He's gonna take a swing at you, Draco.
All right.
I need to pull his character sheet up real quick.
My AC
Lufric.
is
It's what?
20.
Well, he rolled a 4 altogether. That's a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Well then, I need to go to his sword. Where's his sword? There's his sword.
I have no idea which is the real one anymore. Wasn't paying attention.
The one that's in front of Ishi. Is it in front of Ishi?
Next to.
The one that's next to Ishi is made of shadow, while the real one, it looks flesh and steel.
Thank you.
Okay. So I will roll damage because I don't have the D8s right now. I don't really want to use the metal D8, just want to use the metal D20.
Oh, gee, thanks.
16 damage.
16. All right.
He also rolled max.
He rolled max for one of his dice.
All right. Hang on.
And he's going to take the other. He's going to take the other greatsword because he is dual wielding the other greatsword.
Of course, he's dual wielding at me.
And he's gonna.
God.
He's going to take the other one and stab at Kenshin with it.
Tactical advantage. I'm giving astral barrier to Kenshin.
What's your AC, Kenshin?
38.
And okay, and what does the astral barrier give him?
Disadvantage.
It gives him disadvantage on attacks to him.
Okay. So I gotta roll again.
Just to be on the
You're all
safe
like,
side.
how would you disadvantage me?
Trying my best to keep people alive.
He breaks through it.
What did he roll?
Oh, the first one was like a 13 plus his, hold on, let me do math real quick. What's your AC?
38.
All together, plus his gauntlets. Yeah, that hits.
Oh.
This guy's made the hurt. He takes 16 damage as well.
You said 16?
Yeah, and that's his turn.
I'll keep a calculator up for my HP.
He has a plus 25 at minimum.
Which, next in the initiative order here, Kidman.
Oh, it's me. Great. Oh, what to do? Shit. You know what? Do I have a clear? I think I have a clear line of sight on him.
You see twos of him. You see the shadow version and the flesh version.
I'm gonna try and support the two fighters and use Wish Bolt at the second level. So let me change the die up.
Wait, which one you firing the wish bolt at?
This one.
Okay.
The one involved with me and Draco.
All right.
All right. And okay, let's see how this goes.
I'll say that hits. Yeah, that hits.
All right. Then I've got to do.
He'll say that hits. That's concerning.
Very.
It was probably close to the edge of actually. Oh. Or he's got a dispel. Okay, so I'm gonna be concentrating on that.
So let me just do some math here. Let's see, what's his HP again? There it is.
You know, to be fair, he does make a good point.
What does?
I'm just reading the chat in the Roll20 and of what people are saying. I'm like, yeah, Draco does technically make a good point.
So, do we want to fight this asshole and his doppelganger, or do we want to fight him, his doppelganger, and the 2 other people that just left?
Is that it? Oh, was that your whole action? Because you do have double attack, Vamp.
Oh, I do have double?
Yeah, remember level 5, you always get double attack.
We were only level
We're only level 4.
Oh, 4.
Four.
Never mind. I'm thinking.
Not spellcasters.
I'm thinking of another thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, no, I
Kenshin.
get-
My turn.
Yeah.
All right, question. So if I remember correctly from the last session, I did successfully pick up Storm Ruler, correct?
Yes.
You do have it, yes.
Okay.
Remember,
I don't
I
have to-
wrote down. I wrote down the
do I-
background of it because you do know the blade.
Okay. Questions. Do I need to attune to the weapon?
To use the stuff like lightning strike, yeah, but the weapon can do pure lightning damage with just being hit by it.
Okay, but I can just use it like normal, right?
Yeah, you can use it like normal, but you can't use these special powers like lightning strike, summoning lightning 100 feet away. Can't use that yet.
Okay, I have to wait until I'm attuned to it before I can use that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna take Storm Ruler in both my hands, and I'm going to swing at him.
All right, roll the hit.
33
That definitely hits.
for 24 damage,
Ooh.
Beefy.
and then I need to roll 2d6 for the lightning damage.
It's
Yep.
kind of sad. You rolled a 1 and a 4.
Slash. Roll
Hey, that's still
2d6.
that's
damage,
still good.
An additional 4 lightning damage. So that's 28
Most of
damage
that-
total.
Nice.
Most of that damage was from his dex bonus. Jesus Christ.
It's not dex. It's my strength bonus.
Okay, Jesus.
No,
Samurai for some stupid reason doesn't scale off of dex, and I don't know
the
why.
Final Fantasy one is based on strength for some reason.
No.
Oh no, that's right. We talked about this at the end
Yeah.
of the session. Yeah, that's right. We talked about this. Never mind.
Now then, it is the doppelganger's turn, which lucky he only gets 1 attack because he's a
Yeah, but-
doppelganger, not the real thing.
And he
Mhm.
also doesn't have a second sword that I graciously threw at him.
He's
That you
gonna
graciously gave him.
nah, but he does have the shadow version of the other blade. Anyways, he's gonna take this great sword and slice down on you, Ishi. What's your AC?
He's put in the chat 29.
No, it's just gonna keep
Yeah, that
getting
hits.
higher. Oh.
18 damage. Now it's Ishi's turn.
Counterattack.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. Back away from the fucking fan. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and swing at the shadow.
Swing.
Swing, bada, 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 swing, bada, bada, swing.
Yeah, that hits.
I was about to say, because we had a 23 earlier that hit, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do this. Versus his a con save versus a DC of 22, or he gets knocked prone.
In the meantime, give me a moment. I realize something. I need to turn channel points off.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Make me get up and stretch. I thank you, Karsava, for wanting to have me stretch and be healthy and stuff, but I will give you back your channel points.
We can be healthy later. Now is boss fight.
And I will...
Healthy later, boss fight now.
And I will put everything on pause with channel points. Where do I pause all of that again?
You can just disable it
We'll see.
temporarily.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember where to do that.
Settings. I think moderation. Oh, not moderation. Let me actually go to my own. Switch real quick.
Found it.
Yeah.
Disable for now.
Yeah, moderation. I think it was.
Anyways, that's taken care of.
Alright.
Okay, calculator, because I've been tracking his HP. You did, what, 16 damage plus 6?
Yes, and now he needs to roll for a con save or get knocked prone. The DC is 22.
Alright, pull up his character sheet, look at his core, his con. What's the save?
22.
Not 20.
Of course.
Just stands there staring you down, didn't even move an inch. Ziana's turn. She will move down here to the shadow one.
Easy.
Oh, no,
Silverware.
sorry. I just finished, don't worry.
No problem. No worries then.
Friend NPCs, because she is one of your ally NPCs. And she's going to make a rapier attack. Oh, that definitely hits. She actually fucking hit with the rapier. She usually misses.
And max damaged it too.
And she'll use a flare point to give Ishi Blade of Hades.
Cool. That'll come up on
Didn't quite catch
their
that?
turn.
Yeah, it just gives you an extra 1d6 for 2 rounds. To your
Okay.
weapon. Anyways,
So
Shade.
Hey, oh. So,
It's your turn.
no, it's so, not so. Is it, who's this guy facing?
He is staring Ishi down and Zana down, along with the bunny over here.
So if I were to shoot him from here, I'd be shooting him in the back.
You would also get sneak attack damage because you are hidden.
If he was a rogue.
No, sneak attack works for everyone. He just won't get the rogue's advantage of sneak attack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 28 and 34. I assume those both hit.
Yeah, those both hit.
Um,
Yeah, roll me
Now,
an
as far as-
extra 1d6.
each, or just the first?
Just the first. The first shot is always the one that gets sneak attack. The second is usually the one that just takes out the normal. So plus 3
So
to that
12
9.
Plus, yeah, so 19.
Okay. Minus 19 on the on this one you were shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, that one has its own separate HP pool, so... Okay, there we go. Next is Sun.
Okay, so. Well. Let's see, what can I do with my. I'll cast Zephyr Strike. So I'm down to 15 spells.
That's not cool. I can only use my plunge ability 6 times.
So I have Zephyr Strike. So I'm gonna use 5 feet of movement and swing at him.
Alright.
And because it's Zephyr Strike's first strike, I have advantage, so 1, 2.
Don't
Do
you
either
just
hit.
No, you miss.
Oh, well, since I've attempted and I still have Zephyr Strike,
I feel
time to
I
use
feel
my remaining 55 feet of movement. And I don't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Alright, while you're doing that, I am lighting my coffee and cake candle so I can kill you guys to a lovely smell.
Yay! Fresh
I'm
murder.
having to reset. Give me a sec.
Alright.
I can't. It won't let me pull up my freaking.
Character sheet.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, just refresh.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, I'll just-
next one up is Riko.
Disengaging.
Alright.
I
Now it's time to run the fuck away.
We can't afford to. There's still 3 people outside this room.
Wrong
You
kind of
don't-
run away.
He means back up from the.
He means
enemy.
back away from him.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Run,
don't-
not run away.
I
Dark-
was in its fucking face. I'm a healer. Why would I
Draco
not
was
run the
thinking
fuck
that.
away?
Okay.
Right,
Drake
will
was
literally
kind of
die.
overthinking it.
Oh, I completely forgot proficiency bonus. That was without the +2 proficiency, but that's my second attack, so.
And what's done is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, you ran away. You're at a good distance. What are you doing now?
I'm gonna bonus in Feybolt. Eeny, meeny, miny. This fucker.
All
I'm
right.
gonna fucking fight him.
Well, that definitely hits. Oh, nat 20. That
shit.
definitely hits.
Oh,
Nice
shit.
crit.
Crits. Wait.
It's a crit.
Double damage.
Yes, but it's a D4.
D4 plus your int modifier. What is it?
It's 2D4s now. Yay.
Oh.
2d4 plus d18. So that's not going to do anything that much extra.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me actually figure out the actual damage of this thing real quick. I completely forgot about it. So I have to feel this in a while. 'Cause my brain is toning into mush. 2D4
Too much cheat.
That's how I felt yesterday.
4 plus my intellect of pain.
Okay.
Go to core. Intellect is a 16 plus 2, so 18. 18. Oh, actually, no, I did the math wrong. Give me a minute. I forgot to add 3. No, it was a 3 that I had to add. Never mind. Let's see chat. Chat's confusing me.
Maybe I'm gonna need your help in a little bit here.
Oh God.
Max damage.
Barry's not
Well,
happy. Apparently. Apparently, the my little EOS is not happy.
Minus 27.
And he fired that at the one engaged with myself and.
Yeah,
Attack the
he
real one.
he threw it at the
I'm
real
thinking-
one.
I'm thinking if I killed the real one, the fucking doppelganger go fuck off.
Anyways,
Yeah.
is that it?
That's all I can do.
Draco, your go.
Alright, I will use one of my 6 uses of plunge to not move anywhere because I don't need to move anywhere.
All right.
So if this attack hits, I'll be dealing an extra 2d6 of my greatsword slashing.
Do it. Do it.
Yep. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. There are 3 hits.
Neat. Oh, that's pitiful though. Alright.
Yeah, you get to
Hey,
do your extra
damage?
2d6.
Hey, damage is damage. Don't scoff it.
5.
I mean, don't scoff at it. I mean, I managed to hit the motherfucker. Mainly
Yeah, just-
because I have a
I
really.
don't need.
Oh wait, and it's +3 because I'm still. Am I still in Iron Blood Rage? I'm not sure. Is there a time limit on that?
You would have to reactivate it next.
Ah,
You could do it now if you want.
okay.
'Cause it is a free
Yeah,
action.
I'll reactivate it, but that doesn't count this.
Okay, he brings something up.
Yeah, not this one. Yeah, it's his turn.
All right.
He just.
Wait, Zion.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. I'm still in that strange rage thing that I mentioned last session,
Yeah, you're just really angry.
Very angry,
but for reasons.
but for reasons.
Yeah, I read your backstory.
Mhm.
Although you might want to explain more on that later.
I was going to, but I never got a chance to talk to you about it.
Yeah, you do. You can type it out to me. Anyways, he's going to look at his own wounds, and he just takes a bit of his own blood and just slicks his hair back with it. How I long missed battle. He's gonna go into his Iron Blood Rage out of
Wonderful.
excitement.
So we got some angry motherfuckers looking at each other right now.
Oh, he's not angry. He's just excitement. You can call this an excitement rage.
He's
a
got
blood.
a fight
He's a blood knight. He
Yeah.
loves getting hit.
And he's gonna look at you, Draco, and you, Kinch. He's gonna be like, "You gotta get more into the groove," and he's gonna do a wide swing to hit both of you with this one hit.
Jesus. This guy's on a different level.
Guy's on
Not like
crack.
he was dead.
He misses Kenshin, but he hits Draco.
Ow.
The hate is strong with this one.
I'm not a fan.
Do it.
And 16. God, he's getting nothing but 16s on you.
16 damage.
He's
He's chunking me. This is doing numbers.
Yeah. Come on, kid. If my brother could kill me, you could too, couldn't you?
You're
Is-
right.
Want to die? Jesus.
He's gonna kick.
Hey.
He's gonna kick you in the ribs, Kenshin.
Oh shit. Speaking of my father, the three of you are looking for revenge. I guarantee he's twice as strong as he was when he killed you the first time.
Good, but he just looks at you and says good as he kicks Kenshin in the ribs. Not 20.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Colin,
Yeah,
roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, great.
and that is on the sheet. That is Fortitude, correct?
Yes, Fortitude.
15.
You may have cracked a rib.
Oof.
In my angered state, I probably wouldn't care all that much.
Anyways, now I get to roll his feet.
It's on fire.
I get to roll his feet damage plus his no, just his feet damage. You take 5 damage from the boot.
Just 5.
Uh,
All right.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look at his strength real quick though, because I have to add his strength to it. 25.
Oof.
All right. So I need
That's
to take an additional 20 off of what I just took off. Okay.
Yeah.
Vampy.
I'm almost at half HP, and that's not good.
Do you see
I'm not
that?
sure what's half of 94.
And I'm pretty sure that was his second attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What now?
Because it
Yeah.
took his other action, he's going to use his third action since the doppelganger took it when he summoned it. And he's going
What's the thing about
he's going to summon daggers of darkness being thrown at Ellison.
I heard something about half of 94.
Keep in mind, I am behind a pillar.
not from
Well, depending on what
current.
was
On this
throwing
end, this end he can see you. This end, if you were like
it. Which one's throwing it?
the real one,
One.
The
The
real
real
one.
one. The one that's
Oh, so
engaged
he's
with.
throwing over him.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is he using?
Daggers of darkness.
Is that a
Oh.
spell?
Yep.
Mage Slayer for me procs, which means I can use my reaction to make an attack on him.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna need to pick up Mage Slayer Great.
32
Yeah, that hit. Yeah, that hit and that
for
damage
30
hits.
for 31 damage.
Anyways, Ellison, you, my friend, you will take some dagger damage. Cause what's your AC?
What's AC?
Armor class. Basically, your armor.
No. You're missing my point.
It's
Combat.
It's in combat.
No. What's your AC? Just say it. Because he might still miss.
I'm saying what's AC because I don't have
It's
armor.
your-
I'm
it's
making
your
a joke. It's
it-
25.
Don't
It's-
do that,
that
please.
this is not exactly the time for jokes like that.
Yeah.
There's Zion. I sent you the explanation for that. So
I
whenever
want
you
you
get
to
a
send
chance.
me the info for those daggers of darkness, though, Exion. I'm stealing those.
They dissipate. They're a spell. They're not
No,
real.
Like, send me. No, I'm saying send me the info for the spell. I'm
He's gonna
stealing
steal-
the spell.
You're not a magic class.
Yes, I am.
Subclass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, I don't need it right now. I already have something picked for my.
You take, let's see here. 9
So assuming
plus
you hit 20.
hit. What?
I'm assuming you hit.
Yeah. 9 plus his dex, which is a 5. No, that's the wrong character sheet. Fuck. Lufric, I was looking at Zana's. Oh, you take 19 points of damage.
Oh.
Anyways, Cademan, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just keep concentrating the Witch Bolt on him. So rolling for the damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Damage.
Well, we're only rolling for the damage because it's a concentration.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
And he hasn't been attacked yet, so he hasn't had to roll for concentration checks yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's your turn.
yeah.
Kenshin, your go.
I'm gonna slap him.
Okay.
With my sword. Stormruler to be specific.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Zion, I forgot to roll damage for the lightning from that attack earlier. Do you want me to roll that now?
It's just a, yeah.
He takes an additional 5 points of lightning damage from the reaction attack I did to him earlier.
Yeah, no, your current attack.
Yeah. Now I'm going to attack him with. Actually, hold on. I need to look at my class features real quick. I'm going to use my bonus action to store a sen,
Okay.
and then immediately consume that sen
Ugh.
to activate Higanbana, which I have to now make a melee attack against him, and then I'll go from there. Oh, baby, a crit!
Well, shit.
Holy shit.
And that doubles the dice on his lightning.
So that's what?
That'll be-
Damage
that'll be-
there is 58.
That'd be 58 slashing damage, and then that'll be 4d. That's 4d6 lightning damage.
The lightning
Yep.
damage does not stack.
Oh, I'm sorry. Repeat that.
The lightning damage does not stack from crits.
Oh, it doesn't.
Doesn't.
Okay. Okay, that's why. See, I'm glad I got that. Now I know. So slash roll 2d6. Why do I keep rolling 5s for this?
I don't know, but
He
he's
takes
like
another 5 points of lightning damage from the attack.
he is bloodied.
63 damage.
Also,
Yeah.
because I succeeded in hitting him, he has to make a Constitution saving throw against my Sword Art DC, which I just realized I did not modify it, so I need to look at it real quick. 13 plus 8 plus proficiency. What's our proficiency bonus at this point? Is it
2.
still 2?
Yeah, too.
Alright, so then it's DC 20. DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
DC 20.
Yes.
What did I make his con? That is a 7, so adding that up, that's a 24.
Okay, he passes. Because what that would have done, because I used it last session, is that if he would have failed that, he would have started taking slashing damage at the beginning of every one of his turns, and he would have to have spent an action attempting to save again to stop it.
Yeah. Anyways,
But obviously it didn't proc because he passed the save, so.
it is going to be the Shadow's turn, the Doppelganger's turn. It's going to point its arm at you, Vampy.
Oh, great.
It's going to use Daggers of Darkness. What's your AC?
My AC is. Oh god, where is that at? 18.
Yeah, you get hit. So let's see here. A D12. 3. You take 7 points of damage. And roll the concentration.
Concentration would be will, reflex, or fortitude.
Fortitude.
Fortitude. Alright.
Yeah, you still keep the concentration on Witch Bolt as you get hit.
Oh,
Nice
fortitude
roll.
is both intelligence and wisdom. Okay.
Well then,
I thought that was will saves.
yeah, it's a will save. Reroll that will save.
Oh, it's will save?
Yeah.
Oh, Will?
Concentration has always been a con save.
It has? What?
It's just a
Well,
con save.
here's what's confusing me is because it says condition
Well,
modifiers
there.
intelligence and wisdom saving throws. So that's where I'm confused.
Oh, that's just me marking like, oh, these are what my proficiency is.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
Okay.
I know con saves are for intellect, for constitution, for saving throws for concentration.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is...
I've done enough spellcasting to know.
technically he did pass because with it being a con save and fortitude is affected by con.
Yeah.
So he would have passed with the fortitude save.
Okay, yeah, he does pass anyway. Yeah, it will be the 14.
It's just the conditional modifiers threw me off. That's why I was. That's my fault. I apologize about that.
Anyways,
that was my fault.
Issue, your go.
Yep. Thwack.
Sorry for the arrows.
Of course, just thwacking at the guy in front of me again.
With a 26 to hit.
I know, like, you have like 47 HP.
43,
Close
Which is-
enough.
which is almost exactly half.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. And well, let's attempt this again. To knock him down.
The shadow gets knocked down.
Yay, he's prone.
Yes.
Yas.
Yes, queen. Get it.
Anyways, it's gonna be his almost
Nice.
time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rapier.
Mark ammo.
Yeah, she hits. Actually,
She
does
hits without the advantage from attacking prone.
Yeah.
Target. That's funny.
But since this was only a doppelganger shadow version, its HP was not as dexterous as its host, so it vaporizes to the dust and goes back into him.
Hey, it poofed.
Okay, well,
Finally.
That makes the plan that makes the pathing a lot easier.
It does, doesn't it? You're welcome.
I mean, if you want to heal me instead, then for whatever you're gonna do, I did lose like half my HP.
Ellison's turn.
You're fine.
Bitch.
At the
Okay,
moment, there's more pressing matters.
So I'm gonna take my shots, but I want to take a -5 penalty.
Okay.
He's applying that sharpshooter stuff. Let's
Sharpshooter.
go.
26, that's a
Does that one
21.
hit?
So -5? No.
Damn.
That hits.
Does that one hit?
Yeah, that one hits.
You rolled
Okay, so that'd be
max on
20
one of them.
That'll be 20 damage.
You rolled the same number too, just in different positions.
Yeah, that's funny.
Anyways,
Okay, so
how much damage? 10?
20.
Way.
Because it's plus 10.
wait.
It only works on the first one if it hits.
Only the first. You had to call it
Those are
again.
2 separate attacks, though.
Yeah, but you have to call it for each attack.
Yes.
Yeah, I said I was using sharpshooter for my attacks.
Okay.
I took a -2 on both attacks.
Minus
Minus
5.
five.
Oh, -5. Sorry, -5 on both
Okay,
attacks.
okay.
Okay.
That's our fault. Some of us didn't hear you say that.
If that the second one missed because of the -5, and you didn't calculate that, Exion, then it doesn't.
Yeah,
second
like,
one's at
like
27.
the first one would have been 21, so yeah, that would have missed.
The
Second
second
one's
one,
27.
second one was a 27, which that would have hit because
Yeah.
we've hit with 23s.
Yeah.
So that'd be 20 damage from that attack.
Regardless, if I hadn't done it, I would have done fucking 20 damage.
Yeah.
Wow,
So he
okay.
net evens.
So on the bright side, you still got your damage through.
Now
Wow.
then, suns go.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk over here. Hey, Kenshin. This might help you, Kenshin. I'm gonna use my stupid heal. Let's see. 20 healing. On
So
Kenshin.
I regain 20 hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
Could be
And
better.
since I'm still concentrating on Zephyr Strike, I can just casually walk out without provoking attack of opportunity.
Casually.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
All right then.
Riko's turn.
Well, step one, moving my familiar behind. Poor little Lucky here. I am going to be upcasting a heal, using one of my tactics to cast through my familiar. So I need to do all this stuff real quick for my skills.
Alright.
I will be upcasting it, and I will be using Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Why are you
Also-
both healing him? How much
Because
damage?
he's-
Taken?
I was brought down to half HP in one.
Yeah.
The
with
reason
one
we're
turn.
both healing him is because he's melee.
He's also so kinda kicking his butt.
Yeah, he's also melee, which
No, I
barely
understand
heals.
that, but hasn't Draco been taking some hits too?
I told Josh that even though I was hurting, Kenshin was the priority since he was half.
Yeah. Also, Merry Christmas. Enjoy.
Hey,
Wow,
nice
that
one.
is the exact amount of HP I needed to go back to full HP.
Now we get another.
I was at 63. I'm now back up to 84, which is my max HP.
Nice.
Also, using a bonus action to cast through my make my familiar cast Ray Bolt.
Okay.
Again, what is this nonsense?
This is getting insane.
Yeah, you hit.
That's the second time.
This fairy has a vendetta.
See, Josh, and you were worried. You were all worried. We're fine.
Well, what about myself? Mainly.
Alright. It's Draco's turn.
All right.
And was that all?
This.
Riko?
That's all.
Alright, yeah, Draco.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
So
Arslan.
bonus action, I will use one of my some of my MP to use Well of Darkness to activate Dark Side. So for nine more rounds, I'll add an additional D6 necrotic attack.
Okay.
As I then my action to use another plunge. Now I'm not playing Genshin Impact.
Just rolled a hit.
I'm working on it. 33.
Yeah, that hits.
And so 23 with my Iron Blood. Then gonna roll 3d6. So one of this is product. So 28 damage.
Neat. And it goes back to his turn. Let's see how you all handle this. He slams the his sword into the ground, and I need everyone in this room to make a will save as he screams.
Oh no.
Afsharov's despair.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Oh my god,
19.
I almost rolled.
Oh wow, Riko. Riko
Ouch.
definitely failed.
Ooh.
I am not going to with this shit.
Oh no.
The only two that didn't fail.
Damn, that's my better save too, and I
Yeah.
rolled real bad for it.
The only two that didn't fail was Draco and Cademan.
Okay.
So I'm gonna describe what everyone's seeing right now. Those that failed.
Rolls as well.
Yeah,
16.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you failed, but you got that nat one. You're getting the worst of it, my friend.
I know.
I almost rolled in that one, and I was like, oh fuck, I know I'm failing this.
Anyways, all of those that failed, you start
what
to
did
you fall to your knees, and you start.
Okay.
Those that failed are getting this. Draco and Cademan are fine. Anyways, you fall to your knees, and you all start to experience and watch your worst nightmares before your eyes.
Yeah, I want that sword.
With Kenshin, it's you watching your clan burn as your loved one is forced to commit seppuku. Riko, I don't know what your fear is because you didn't give me much of a past.
Well, I'm a greedy healer.
Ellison just loses everything in his illusion.
Yeah, because you know my past, but nobody else does.
And his family household is no more. And Ishii, you're more than likely just thrown into the slave market with your ears and tail cut.
Oh.
All of them are just falling into an illusion as Draco and Cademan, you both stand.
Realistically, Exion, probably a slave healer would be the best punishment for my character.
Alright, then that's what you're getting in your illusion.
I'm a greedy healer. Being forced to give it
So-
away for free is a nightmare.
Well, you don't get any cash if you're a slave.
But yeah,
Exactly.
like I'm saying, Arslang and Cademan are the only ones that are standing as the others are falling to their knees.
What about Ziana?
Oh yeah, I get the roll for her. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I just thought about that.
She fails.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Actually, yeah, she technically is next to the pool, so yeah, she falls into the pool as she's stuck into the illusion.
Oh, great.
I mean, she was next to the pillar, though. She had to fall around the
Don't-
corner of the pillar.
Look, I have my own idea for how I see things. Okay.
Semantics on that one,
Semantics.
Shade.
Anyways, Cademan. Anyways, no, that was only his one action. And then he's going to swing his sword into you, Arsling.
Nice trick. I'm gonna take that sword from you, sir.
And it hits.
Ow.
It's not a trick, boy. It's my power.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Another 16. Lovely.
And he's going to take the sword you gave him and stab it into Kenshin. Which does hit. Actually, no, Kenshin is knocked out and might as well be, well, not knocked out, but Kenshin is an illusion, so technically that counts as a crit.
Yay.
Yay! But does this will this knock me out of the illusion, though, is the question.
It would give you advantage to will, yeah. Actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah, full on pain, yeah. 8.
So it would knock me out? It would knock me out of the illusion? Or will it not?
It will. Because
Okay.
it's full on pain. Or unexpected
Gotcha.
pain. You take... And, he's going to throw...
Alright, how much-
He's going to throw etheric flames into this attack as well, so that's an extra d8. I got rolled a d8. You take 34 points of damage.
Man, it was a good thing I got healed, because that'd have brought me near death.
What's your HP now?
50.
Hmm.
I was brought back up the max HP on Sun's and Raiko's turn.
And he's going to use a legendary action to throw the second greatsword at Vampy.
Oh shit.
Well, I heard you like some vampy kebabs.
Is there any chance I can try and dodge out of the way?
No,
Yeah,
just
with this, let me see something real quick.
Okay.
I am really big.
It's not magic, so since it ain't magic, and it's a physical item, yeah, you can roll a reflex save.
Alright, I'm gonna try to...
Gotta be the strength though. 17.
I think he fails.
You get the sword. The sword impales into your shoulder.
Okay, I guess I'll need a will save to concentrate on the spell.
Yes, with disadvantage since you got a sword in you.
Well, there you go.
Either way, you keep the spell up. But I do gotta roll damage for you. So...
Wait, so he's lost his sword because it's in me now.
No, he lost the sword Draco gave him by accident.
Stupidly.
That's what I mean. It's like he lost a sword, not his sword.
Yeah, not his main sword, but his main sword
he
is
wouldn't
way
throw
more
that.
dangerous.
So he wouldn't throw that. Unless it was meant to do that.
And going up to his strength, because he used his strength to throw it. Hey, Vampy. 29.
Let me do some quick math. Okay.
Yeah, 29
That
points of
hurt.
damage.
That hurt like a bitch.
And it's in your shoulder.
Yeah.
Bitch, you're not technically the strongest. Actually, what's your strength?
It's literally 11.
Oh dear.
Roll me strength saving. Roll me strength to see if you can keep standing as this heavy ass weapon is still in you.
That's funny. Vampy and me both have the same strength.
I mean, I think
You're kind of leaning on one of your knees as you're concentrating the spell on him.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's your go.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna just keep concentrating Witch Bolt on him at this point. It might be better to try and smack someone awake.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
you can't really get to like. You could get.
So would it take an action to smack someone out of it?
Yeah.
Or okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is move here and smack Ishii out of it.
You could have gotten the healers. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The only healer he could have gotten was the off healer.
Yes.
So
He wouldn't have reached the main.
Well, he did whatever. Well, what he did, he did. Anyways, you
His actions are now permanent.
All right.
He,
I have another thing to do then.
what's
Which
that?
would help. After I smack Ishii out of it, I will.
You
Misty
get out of it,
Step.
Ishii, after you get smacked behind the head.
Yeah, after I get Ishii out of the illusion, I'm gonna Misty Step over to Riko, so that way I can prepare to smack Riko out of it.
Okay.
And that's just the smart idea for me: is get another damage dealer up and then get the healer.
And Riko, you're out of it.
What?
And
Actually, no. Since you rolled a nat 1 on your will save, roll me a will save to see if to see if you'll snap out of it with the help of Vampy.
Oh my god, another one! Another one!
You notice that for some reason, Riko has the worst of it, and their eyes are still... What's it called when their eyes are blank and their pupils are...
1,000 yards here.
Dilated? Or...
yeah, her pupils are dilated.
Yo, this motherfucker put everyone in a goddamn genjutsu.
Well, I'm out of it because he hit me.
Thank
yeah.
goodness.
But with those,
Like,
but with
the
those
healer's in a
animal,
fucking coma.
yeah. But with those more animalistic guns, our pupils will sharpen whenever we see shit like that.
Anyways, it will go down to Kenshin, but before that, he's going to do another wide swing as a legendary action to hit the both of you.
Okay.
This is starting to hurt.
15.
Supposed to hurt.
What was your AC again, Kenshin?
38.
38.
Ah,
Draco?
my heart. 20.
Oh, you both get hit.
Ow.
Oh, wrong character sheet. I got 2 up. And there he is. Kenshin, this will be for you. 16.
Alright, so I take 16.
And Draco.
4. I'm below half.
18. Oh, you put 2 extra points into this one for you.
He's like, here's an extra love tap. Smack.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
It's your go, Kenshin.
Alright, I'm gonna use bonus action to get a send, and then immediately consume it to trigger Higambana on this next attack.
Okay.
So I'll be swinging at him with
Hey.
two-handed. I know that does hit because we've hit with 23s.
Yeah.
So that does hit for 36 damage slashing, and I need to roll the lightning damage.
Lightning.
Oh,
Maybe you
shit.
should
I
add
forgot
that
to put
lightning to that damage.
no, because I need to keep it separated since the damages are different. Because if he's resistant to lightning, then it's easier to separate them that way.
You say.
There we go. 1 max, 1 min, 7 damage, 7 lightning damage on top of the 36 slashing I did to him.
So 43.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 20.
Doing some math.
Hey, when you get the healers up, could they take a round to heal me? Thank you.
Anyways,
Way below
I'm
half now.
looking at the math.
Well, I'll say a question. Did he pass?
He's at negative 37. How do you want to end this?
Oh yes,
Ooh.
yes. All right.
Ow.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and then go, the pain you inflict on me will never be what could be done to my family. As I swing Storm Ruler straight across his neck and decapitate him. And after it's decapped, I flick the blood off my blade and sheath Storm Ruler.
As a fountain of blood just comes from him. And his head falls with a twisted smile.
Fucking asshole.
And then, alright, so Zion, can I do something real quick?
What?
I would like to jump into the pool to get Ziana. Like, just
Thank
sheath sword, bam.
Alright, yeah, you pull her out of there.
Put me there.
I'm gonna put my sword away and pick up his sword.
How
What's
about
just the
you come
combat
get the one out of my shoulder?
Oh yeah,
Eh.
sure. I'll be over there in a sec.
I'm gonna kind of quickly
Oh.
bonk our friend here to get him, snap him out.
Alright, you know what? After
Everybody's
After I-
awake at this point.
so everybody's out of it?
Everybody's out
Yeah.
of the illusion.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I'm
because he's
going-
dead, so there's nobody there to maintain it.
I'm
I'm
going.
to. Sorry. So I picked up his sword, and I'm gonna pull the sword out of Cademan's shoulder.
Alright.
You stay really still. I'm just gonna have one hand on his shoulder and the other on the sword. I'm just gonna pull it out of it.
Don't even
Anyways.
know where am I? What's going
Alright,
on?
I look at Ziana and I go, "Are you all right, Ziana?"
So,
The hell is that?
Some illusion, I'd say.
Alright, so I regained 16 hit points from that.
yeah, that's my first cast. I'm gonna cast a couple more. Because
Oh,
what
hey,
are you?
by the way, that brought me back to what I was before he hit me again.
Nice.
So probably 2 more for Kenshin. So do
21, that puts me at 71 out of 84.
and
It's enough.
Yep, that puts me
Oh.
back to full, so I'm at max HP again.
I'm at 11 spells left.
I look at
Hey,
Ishii and go, "How are you holding up, Ishii?"
I don't want to talk about it.
We'll just say you guys make your way to the outside as you're taking care of these. Would you guys have the option of taking a long rest, as you've seen that the rest of the mercenaries were just mindlessly killed on their way out.
I would have to be carried out because I am just not in it at the moment. I'm like so gone.
Hey.
Well,
so,
naturally, I'd
um,
have you. So
What's the stats on that dude's sword?
I'll give you that later.
He'll deal with it later.
Hmm.
I look at everyone and I go, "So, I feel like we should probably stop what we're doing and rest."
Oh yeah, was there
Yeah.
anything else you wanted to check on them before you left?
of course, naturally, check the bodies to see if there's any thing useful on them.
Yeah. That would
Yeah,
be
like
wise
like
choice.
armor, like obviously if we want to take armor or anything like that off of him or whatever.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I'm gonna. Well,
I
first
could
off,
take. Sorry.
sorry. do we regain our health after a long rest?
Yeah, you'll get it all back after a long rest.
Long rest will restore your MP, your HP, and any other special bonuses special bonuses you would have had.
I love I
Oh,
took
yeah.
no damage, but I mentally took damage.
Yeah.
You're mentally scarred.
And
So-
you said earlier it was 68, right, Bambi?
Yeah, at the 5th level for that for Shatter spell.
Perfect. That's perfect for me. I'll take that.
Hmm.
So during this long rest, Zion. So Zion, how long is it going to take to attune to a weapon? Are you playing it off of traditional 5th ed in that regard?
We'll do it like that. You'll need to do a long rest to attune to it.
Okay, so during this long rest, can I use this opportunity to attune to it?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Give me an investigation on his armor, or
Okay.
perception if there's no investigation.
Yeah.
You need an investigation. I think I have specifically an investigation. Yeah, I have a specific thing for investigation.
I assume we try and
Then
relive
do that.
everybody. One of those guys had his picture, if I remember correctly, he had a pistol. Was that just a picture, Exion?
That was the guy that did the illusion and was doing the ritual. Yeah, he had a pistol.
So 7 for perception.
Can I check that out?
He's
He's
not there.
He wasn't dead.
He left.
Oh.
It was an illusion.
It was an illusion we were fighting.
We didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stated that last
I rolled
game.
an investigation for the armor for you.
His gauntlets are magical.
Oh, his
I'll plug
gauntlets.
that up.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, what magic it is, we don't know. Because the person that knows it.
Could I check that with Arcana to see what they do?
You don't have the proper spell for it.
It's
So
only
wait,
identify.
Oh, whose gauntlets are magical? The dude I just checked?
Yeah, he's dead.
The only other dude that's left.
Yeah.
Okay. But what about his entire armor? Is that good? Can I just take his armor?
I mean, you can if you want.
I'll take the entire set.
Okay. If you're gonna take the entire set, his armor will give certain bonuses.
Okay. I'll do that later after I do the statting for his sword.
Again, that'll be later.
His defense and attacks were weakened though because he was in I'll state you guys fought him while being resurrected makes you be reborn with exhaustion points. So he had exhaustion throughout that whole fight.
I would call it more resurrection sickness.
Something like that.
Summoning sickness.
So the armor will give you a plus. The armor will give you a plus 30 to defense. But if he was not subdued with his resurrection sickness, that fight would have been a lot harder from what you feel from the
I
armor.
understand. Okay. So I'll change into his armor during
The long rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and remember he said if my brother could kill me, then show me if you can. So technically, you fought your uncle.
Yeah, that's
wonderful.
Yeah, that must have been interesting.
May your second death humble you in the afterlife, uncle.
I am lost in my own head. I am not paying attention.
Okay, I'm just gonna say how it is. His uncle's armor. And this is plus 30.
Anyway.
Yeah, it gives you a 30 to defense. Anyways, yeah, what were you gonna say, Colin?
Oh yeah, that little flavor focused rage thing that Kenshin had going on. Once he was dead, it would have returned back to normal.
Fun.
I now have a 31 AC.
Nice.
Did you say a 31?
Yes.
That's adorable.
Oh wait, no,
No.
wait, it's plus 4. Wait, hang on. 10. Why does it? Wait, hang on.
If the AC is sturdy, it's sturdy. If the armor says sturdy, it's sturdy.
Okay. Well, I went into my defenses and it's saying I have a 41 AC. Is this like plus like my unarmored?
It's because it's probably the Dark Knight doesn't get unarmored.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking at
I think it's
Probably adding
calculated.
your dex.
It's probably adding your dex.
My dex is only +5
Hold on, where the hell do you see this?
in the combat.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, base armor is 10.
Base armor's always
Wait, actually, Draco, do you have both your armor and that armor checkmarked in your item section?
No.
No?
I
Okay.
made sure to do that. Otherwise, I would have had much higher. I would have had like 40. I would have had like 50. The
Well,
bullshit.
we'll leave it as it is for now. I'll check it out
Okay.
later. Don't worry, we ain't gonna spend time wasting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 30 for now. Let's just say that.
Okay, 31 because of my unarmored, my fighting style. 31.
Yeah. 31.
Okay. You guys take a long. You guys managed to get yourselves a nice, good old long rest. So yeah, go. Anyone going to take shifts for the night?
Sunfang is. He's taking all the shifts.
Yeah, you ain't sleeping tonight, are ya?
Nope.
I mean, even if we don't sleep, we still get the long rest status, right?
You have to sleep.
You have to sleep. If you don't sleep,
have
you'll
to
get
sleep.
you'll get exhaustion points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So before I sleep, I finish completing my new weapons, and then I go to sleep.
I'm happy to take the exhaustion points because Sunfang just is not sleeping tonight.
My brain just couldn't comprehend what it is, so this entire day has just felt like a nightmare to me.
So, questions
Okay,
on with
just right.
me attuning to Storm Ruler. Am I going to get a proper long rest or no?
Yeah, you get a proper long rest. You just gotta stay up for a few hours.
Okay. Then
that
I'll
is-
stay up. Then if that's the case, then while I'm attuning it, I'll stay up with Sun, even though I won't be 100% paying attention because of the attunement. But I'll stay up with him until it's done.
Does
Vampy.
Aeroth? Sorry. God damn it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't-
Does Aeroth's Despair require attunement, or is it just a?
We don't know.
To fully, you don't know much about the weapon, but
No problem.
yeah, you there's not much you know about this sword.
Wonderful. I'll have to get this appraised later.
I was at the
Are
moment
you
just
by the appraiser, which is currently unconscious?
and being taken care of by me.
Wonderful.
So, Vampy,
Hmm?
you want to see the new weapon that you helped me make?
Yes. Oh God.
I mean, realistically, it makes sense. I've rolled 2 nat ones on a will save. That was a very, very real dream.
Your
So
brain
it's
is
one
your
d-
brain is forever scarred.
It's 1d4 plus 68.
It was just a nightmare. This entire day was just one big, elaborate nightmare.
I guess
Yeah.
it
My brain couldn't
automatically.
process it.
I guess so when you take the spell, it automatically puts it at the 5th level.
No, I can sack. So when I make my bombs, which I've already gone over this with Dexion, I'm making them throwing daggers. So they also will do stab or the throwing dagger damage on top of the explosion, which also makes them more dex based than or actually they would have been anyways because they're bombs I would throw them. But either way, I can have one for every level of my every not every level of my what is it every
Don't leave it my room.
for every dex modifier. Like so I have 15 points of my dex modifier. I can have 15. I can sacrifice one of those slots
To make it
raise
stronger.
my special one because I can have one special one of each per long rest. I can make a new special bomb, and I can only have one of each type, but I can still have like 15 special bombs, right? But if I want to upgrade that one, it'll cost me one of those extra slots, and so I sacrifice 5 slots to make it a little fun.
Well,
Okay.
that's all nice and all. Let's not spend too much time explaining the devices. Anyways, who's staying up? But then who's taking a rest?
Well-
I'm taking rest.
I'm
Yes.
taking
Since
rest.
I'm attuning with the weapon, I'll stay up a little bit with Sun. Obviously, I won't be paying attention because of the attunement, but
Yeah.
then once I'm done, I'm going to rest, making sure that Sun is all right.
All right. So everyone's going to rest and you two are up. Gil?
Well,
Hmm?
I will take a part shift after the end.
Ow.
Okay. So yeah, you two will have time to talk if you want for the shift.
Who? Me and Sun, or?
Yeah, you and Sun.
Oh, okay.
So Sun just seems kind of out of it, just staring at his research journal. What?
Sun, are you all right? You seem very out of it. Though to be fair, during that fight, I can't exactly blame anyone else either.
So, do you know what the Hell's Guard Rota can do? Do you know what my clan does?
Unfortunately, I'm not very knowledgeable on that stuff, so you'll have to enlighten me.
There's a gate to the afterlife there. We spin shifts daily to make sure none of the spirits leave that gate. So, what do you think the worst thing that could happen would be?
I would imagine the gate being thrown open and stuff coming back that's not supposed to.
Imagine dragons, skins, murderers, vicious spirits, and endless stream. People die, more spirits come out, in a cycle that would cause a disaster. So imagine feeling that leaving the place, you're the reason it gets broken open. I really don't want to talk.
It's fine, son. No, I understand.
As he just gets back to his book, and just keeps track of this. He'll
And,
watch.
While I'm attuning to Storm Ruler,
Yeah.
I referenced the previous proper owner of that weapon. And I go, it's been too long. I wish I could have seen you before this, Kaga. It's a shame this is how I found out what happened to your weapon. But I'll make sure nothing happens to it, as my oath to you. And with that, I'll work on finishing the attunement of my weapon, and then I'll wake up Ishii for the next shift.
Alright. As you, attune to this blade, let's see if this happens. Roll me a percentile.
Percentile?
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, it does happen. As you attune to the blade and you close your eyes, you get a slight vision. A vision that shows from Kaga's point of view, as if he put his last will into the blade. It seems in the vision, you cannot hear anything from it, but you see that he was surrounded and looked like betrayed. And he was not taken down alone by Edra. Edra had help in the battle, it seems. And your eyes reawaken.
Okay, I'll ask you about that later.
Yep.
Edra.
Yeah, the guy that was holding the weapon previously before you took it from him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that was the guy that I killed to get the weapon back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And we'll say it's time for your turn to it probably, and Ishii, it's turn to take your shift.
Mm-hmm. When Ishii gets up, I mentioned to Ishii that Sun's probably not going to be very talkative, so don't expect much from him.
Not that I blame him, to be honest.
To be honest, I don't blame any of us, but what's done is
Yeah.
done.
I kind of look down to Riko that I'm curling. Makes me wonder what she went through. You know?
We all saw our own nightmares. For those of us who were affected, we all saw our own nightmares. But we need to fight to make sure those nightmares don't become reality.
Of course. Why we fight at all?
Some for reasons other than what is believed.
Mm-hmm.
And I go towards my spot and I start to go to sleep.
Alright.
Have a good night, Kenshin. Please get
Anything,
something.
anything
Have a
you're
good
going to do?
watch.
Anything you're going to do for your watch, or you just gonna let the time pass?
Huh. Outside of just watching, making sure nothing happens to Riko, since Sun isn't really there.
And let's say the time passes to the next day.
He's more there than I am.
It's now the next day. Morning.
I get a point of exhaustion.
Yes, you do.
Yep. So where do I put that?
You'll just have disadvantages on anything you do.
I should say, but like notes for exhaustion levels if we want to keep track of those. At least that's where I'm going to do it.
All right.
So where are we going next?
I would imagine that we should probably head back in town to at least turn in the 2 quests that we've done.
And recover
let's
from
go-
what we
oh,
just went through.
And
Let's go pick up the
actually-
crab.
We should actually, yeah, I was gonna say we should actually go back to the previous town, or the little village, and get our stuff.
Well, yeah.
Then go back.
hmm
For Savaity's sake, let's say you guys did all that, and you made your way back to Udall, since you're going back to the
Making
big
our
city,
way.
right?
Mhm.
Oh,
So that was
yeah.
the major city we were at, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, for time's sake, you guys did all that. You made your way back to the big city. Bustling as always. Where's my city sound? This will do. Yeah, but you see people walking around. It's just another normal day. People going by with their farm animals and stuff.
Never know.
I'm still not believing that that day was a thing. I'm just imagining it was a nightmare. Just a really, really terrible nightmare.
I'm just gonna. So what's needed for the house again for repairs yet? Repair and
Paint.
maintenance. Paint.
Paint. A lot of paint.
Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go find some paint for the house. Some nice, colorful paints.
Alright.
Because I want to work on making it look nice.
When you say colorful, define colorful.
Bright.
Paint it pink.
Maybe pink. It'd be a hot rod pink, okay? If anything, it's gonna be like a hot rod pink I'll find somehow.
For fuck's sake. I'm gonna work on setting my room like a workshop up in my room.
Okay.
Don't mind
I
any
don't-
explosions you hear.
I'm gonna follow with Gianna to the bar.
I'm gonna go do some reading on some topics that Zion, you and I had discussed outside the session.
Okay, so you're going to the library, Colin?
Mm-hmm.
Drake, Shade, you're going back to the house?
Yep.
Okay, you're
How
going
many days has it been? I've lost track of time.
I mean, what?
How many days has it been?
I say it's been 6 days since you guys left the city.
So technically tomorrow might have to have that meeting.
Oh yeah, you're going back to the library too? Or the Arcanic shop?
I made a meeting for a week, so I had to wait until the next day.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that.
I am just gonna go home, go to my room, close the door, and just collapse on the bed.
Alright, so I'll put you two right here to symbolize you're going to this. You're going to bed. Kenshin right here for the library. These two right here for the bar. What about you three?
I
I'm gonna
thought
look
the
for
house
paint.
was near the west gate.
Whatever, I'm just doing things for symbolism right now, okay?
Yeah.
Make things easier, Mike.
I'm gonna...
Can we consider this another long rest?
This is the part where you guys can like take time, relax in the city, shop, ease yourself off.
Oh,
You know.
actually, Zion, before I go to the library, I need to submit information for those 2 quests first.
Yeah, then
and then I will go to the library.
Okay.
Can you give me the info for those shadow daggers?
Give me a moment. I have a lot to do. You gotta realize it's not easy being a dungeon master.
It is not. I've never done that myself.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Shut
I
the
mean-
fuck up.
You already got your shatter dagger. You can wait a little bit.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like before we head out of town, like if we end up going into another fight, I want to have that available. 'Cause-
Okay.
I'll give it to you later, okay? I'll have to write down the semantics of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are you other three doing?
This is basically just house maintenance. My character's just out of it.
All right, you're out of it,
I'm
but
out of it,
what
that's fine,
are you doing? Where are you going? Are you going back to
He's
the
going
house?
he's going back to the house to work on it. Just clean
Okay.
up.
That's why I was asking. What is she, Cademan?
First, I think I'm gonna go try to find a seller of weapons, so I can get pricings. Because I was going to end up probably looking for a spear. And really, now of all times,
Okay. Vampy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go shopping for paint because I plan to paint.
Yeah,
the
that's
house.
right. You're going paint shopping.
Yep.
Actually, that'll be over here. Alright, we'll start off with Kenshin so he can have the money for everyone. Anyways, yeah, you walk in.
Yeah.
And things got changed over the years. You see that there's a bar there for adventures and stuff. You just see Ziana downing a pint.
I'm also downing a pint, kind of, sort of. So, Ziana, we helped kill our uncle.
We'll get to our part. We'll get to that part in a bit. Go ahead and get the money, Kenshin.
Okay, so I approached the clerk. I'm assuming it's that Lalafell from earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. I approach her and I go, so here's the note of the crab extermination completion.
Oh. How much was that again? Or my note. Oh yeah, 3,000.
Okay. So I'll put 3,000 first for the crab extermination. And then the investigation on the missing farm animals.
Yeah,
We don't have a note of completion for that because when we got there, everyone was dead.
Dead? What happened?
Apparently, some cult came through and took organs and stuff from them. We dealt with them the best that we could.
I gotta talk to the defense force now.
Yeah, like I said, we attempted to deal with them the best that we could with what information we did have.
Well, I can't give you the full reward, but I can give you half. Here's 500.
Okay, and 500 for the thing.
I'm sorry, we're getting 500 for the because it's a little livestock thing.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't really a superly important quest. So the person probably only put a little.
Okay, they're gonna need the rest to fix the place up.
Mm-hmm. And probably inform family members that they unfortunately the people had passed and use that money to go towards them to help them fix up the farm.
Okay, so I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. It was something much, much worse than what they thought it was. We ended up dealing with way, way more than if it would just been a simple monster attacking the livestock. So we get less money.
Because we weren't getting paid for that. We were getting paid to investigate.
Yeah, technically we completed the investigation, but because the people there were dead,
we failed, technically.
We technically failed, but the fact that we dealt with what killed them is why we're even getting a reward in the first place.
Yeah.
Because we would have died too.
Exactly.
Contents of the quest.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, we're not getting paid for family issues.
essentially. But I didn't go into too much detail about that because there's no reason for them to need that information.
Yep. Need to know
Yeah.
basis, and they don't need to know.
Hmm.
Oh, she is writing off from some papers. Okay, what? You have any details on where this is?
You have to get the details.
Question, Zion. It was the village that the farm that we went to was how far away from that village we went to for the crabs?
It was about a half a day away.
It was about a half a day's travel. We got there. We found that
The Feather Cream's farm, southern eastern cave.
yeah, that. When we got there, we found that they had been essentially raided. Several people were dead. A child was missing, was just taken. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the child.
Hmm.
And the some of the inhabitants had organs removed. One had a heart removed. If I'm remembering correctly,
One was a heart, one was some
one was a
lungs,
heart,
kidneys,
one was the lungs, one was kidneys.
and I think that was it.
That was
I
it.
think that was it. Yeah. And then we followed the footprints that they had left behind to how far was that cave out from the farm?
It was. Let's just say it was quite the walks away.
It was a noticeable amount of travel from in what direction?
Southwest.
Southwest. It was a noticeable distance from the farm southwest from it. We had found a cave. We had gone into it. We had found some of the cultists, and we had dealt with them.
Don't
As
forget,
best
it was also Uncharted.
It was also Uncharted as well, so nobody would have ever have known they were there.
All right. Her eyes are blinking. I'm real glad I don't live out there. All right, you can go.
All right, thank you. I take the. Now, did she put them all in one bag, or are they two separate bags?
2 separate bags.
Two separate bags. All right, I grab both of the bags and I kind of like take a little string. I tie them together and I kind of put them in a spot where they're not so noticeable, so people just like don't try to swipe it.
And as you walk away, she just slams her head into the desk.
Hey,
That
that's
does
what I
not
did to my bed.
That does not surprise me. All right, so there's so 1,
See if there's any
2,
other quests
3,
for you there.
4, 5, 6, 7, $3,500. I'm just doing quick math real quick. So that'll be 500 gil for each of us. All right. So with that, I do check the quest board to see what else is there because I know we still have one quest, right?
Yeah, the bandit one.
Okay. Do I see anything new that's there?
A few.
What is there?
Bodyguard travel wanted. From here to Grandia.
Hmm.
Oh God, no escort missions.
Well, you're not there, so you can't give your opinion.
Anyway, so there's an escort mission. Is there anything else?
Yeah, there's reports of horned-fanged wolves scumpering around the wildlands, attacking caravans.
What was the wolves again?
Horn-fanged?
Horn-fanged. Okay, that's what I thought I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wolves
And they're
horns.
attacking caravans.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an escort mission, an extermination mission. Anything else, or is it just those two?
Just those two for now.
Just those two. Now, question: if I take them off the board, do I have to immediately accept them, or can I just take it as reference material?
You kind of need to let them know that you are going on the quest.
Okay, so then I will mark these down on my sheet. I won't take the quest yet until I've talked to the party,
All right.
but I'll mark them down. That's what they have. So an escort quest and an extermination quest. And you said for the escort quest, it was from here to Grandia?
The Grandia, yeah.
Yeah. Ulda to Grandia. And then the extermination quest was horned, fanged wolves
Yeah.
attacking caravans. Okay, I got it written down. Do these quests mention anything about reward price?
Oh yeah, they have their different rewards. The travel, the escort one is like 6,000, while the wolves one are 2,000.
Okay, so 6,000, 2,000. All right. All right, then I've got my notes. I got my notes written down for it.
All right, I think you're going to walk off to the library now.
Yes.
And as you're walking off, we'll get to the bar segment now of those two drinking.
Yes, since we're already there technically.
Yeah.
I need a mark on here. 500 gil.
Yeah, she's just chugging it.
Chug. It's fair. How much was it by the drinks? Was it just on the house?
Drinks are not that expensive. It's like 5 gil.
Okay. Let's just say that I'm paying for them, so that's 10 gil off of my shit.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna take a hearty gulp out of mine, slam it down. That was rough. All we were expecting was animals coming in, taking the livestock, taking crops.
You already sound drunk.
Livestock.
I'm tired.
Livestock? That was way more than livestock.
They took people. They took organs. Ugh. Well, we got one of 2 more on the loose.
What'd you say?
We got one of the 3 that were resurrected. There's 2 more.
Yeah, but how strong are the other 2?
Probably strong enough to think that we weren't even worth their time.
I mean, technically, I doubt we would have been able to take that guy on with just the 2 of us.
No, we would have perished easily. If it weren't for the 2 healers, we would have been gone. And my dumbass forgot about swinging twice at that dumbass.
He seemed more enthralled into the realms of battle.
Yeah. Picking up his armor. I think he was fatigued from coming back from dead. If we gave him time to be rested, we would have been dead for sure.
Well, good thing. I don't know, should we contact Father?
Yeah, I need to let him know that we found Dull fine. I'll handle letting Father know what's happened. You don't need to stress yourself.
Could always check if he's in the city, never know. Does come here quite a bit.
Why would he be in the city? He has other things to worry about.
He's part of the council?
Oh yeah. I'll check.
God, he must have hit you harder in the head than I thought.
Oh, who?
That guy! What was his name?
Uh,
Lodrith?
Nah.
Lufric. Yeah, Lufric. That was it.
Fucking lightweight.
I'm not drunk. I'm just
It
tired.
sounds like it.
Anyways,
I'm tired.
she's the
Maybe
one. She's the one that's chugging. So, fortitude. Oh, she's chugging.
Alright.
She's just going for it.
All right. You know what? Because I'm drinking with her, I'll do the fortitude as.
You're keeping pace easily.
Gonna take another sip, another gulp. whatever the fuck. I'm not chugging the damn things.
With that, are you going to take off?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my drink and then head to the council.
She's gonna stay there. Oh, she's easily hit. She's chugging shit down like it's nothing.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a drinking contest like 5 minutes after he leaves.
Oh yeah, she's already in a drinking contest. She's doing this just to forget she's in a drinking contest of a goddamn what's your race again, Tom?
Rodigan.
She's drinking against some Rodigans and easily winning. Anyways, you're gonna walk off. Ishi, what are you doing again? Behind a spear?
I was gonna price out and probably get myself a spear.
Yeah, we'll just do that real quick.
Yeah.
Just a normal
Plus-
spear?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna convert it myself, but yes.
Yeah, you're gonna convert it. Okay, normal spear, that'd be 200 gil.
Alright. Simple design. Nothing fancy for now.
Very simple. And Vampy, you say you're just gonna buy paint?
Buy paint and then paint the house.
Okay, so just 100 gil for that. You're just gonna be spending your time painting the house. That'll be your day.
I'm gonna take a 5 so I can feed animals real quickly, just to keep them from, being loud.
Oh, what was the color I managed to get? Because I was looking for something colorful and bright.
You know
So
what?
I will be
roll
back.
me a D8. Two. Let's see here. Where's my color generator? You got a nice, bright color of rosé. A nice standing out color of rosé.
Perfect. I'll be just standing out front to make sure they know which home is there.
I don't even know what Zay looks like at the top, off
It's
the top of
rose.
my head.
It's a type
It's
of
very-
It's a type of rose color.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like a reddish pink.
You're never letting him choose coloring again. Let me guess, for the trim, you got some kind of nice bright orange or something?
Paint it pink.
I mean, we can roll for that too.
I will shoot you.
For the trim, I would have done something like darker to complement the brightness. That's the thing. It's like you gotta contrast. You can't just have all the same. It's gotta
There you go.
contrast to make
Yeah,
it nice.
I sent you the shadow daggers.
Thank you.
You gotta contrast all that shit.
Kenshin.
Yeah.
Who are you reading up on?
I'm trying to look up information for a being known as Odin and Gilgamesh.
Roll me intelligence for looking through the library.
Okay.
25.
25.
As you're looking through the library, you do find books on creatures such as Odin and Gilgamesh.
Okay.
As you read, Odin is a primordial being that can be summoned or found walking the plains if he wishes. He is often seeking battle or will find someone worthy. If you find someone worthy, he shall bestow upon them a weapon of his power. Inform that weapon to that their combat style demands. As with Gilgamesh, he comes and goes as he wants.
Yeah, that's Gilgamesh.
He often fights those that have legendary weapons. There's actually a record in the book stating that he once tried to take the Blade of Ragnarok from the commander of the council, Kato, but failed.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome on back.
Weapons.
Yep.
Tried to steal weapons of.
He doesn't steal, he'll fight you in honorable combat, and if you lose, he'll take it.
Try to take weapon in honor.
I sent you a DM, Exion, just so you know more of my character's ambition.
Gotcha.
Type weapon, honorable combat.
Hey, now I can use my old main weapon for throwing weapon. Sell the other great sword.
Oh.
Councils. What is Keto's title in the council?
The Council's General.
Council's General.
Also general, fantastic.
Keto, but failed. Okay. And then for the Odin one, if I wrote down what I was able to, a primordial being that can be found wandering plains looking for battle, if found worthy of him, he will grant you a weapon that matches the fighting style that you use.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about him that I should have written down?
That's
Or is that about right?
That's all they really have on them, because it's hard to get information of these beings.
Gotcha.
You can tell that even the author that wrote it down says, "This has been my work, and this is all I could attain. These beings will forever be tricky."
Okay.
Spending a life of walk on it, getting like fuck all.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, man, that does happen to quite a few researchers.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Pursue the
Apparently.
concept of perfection, but never become perfection.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, that's as much as you can get.
Okay.
And I take you're going to head your way back home?
I'm going to do one more stop.
Yeah.
And I want to visit the stables to learn more about chocobos.
You get your basic knowledge of chocobos.
Okay. Is there any form of price range for the different kinds of chocobos?
You want your
Just so I have an idea. Just so I have an idea of what to work with.
You want your normal chocobo, that'd be 100 gil. You want your black feathered flying chocobo, that'd be 500 gil. You want your combat chocobo, that'd be 1,000 gil. You want your fat, chunky, fluffy carrying chocobo, that'd be fucking 3,000 gil.
So the black chocobo was
500.
how much? 500. The
Yes.
combat chocobo was 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
I had returned.
Welcome back.
Chocobo
Phantom.
1,000. And you said the essentially the fat chocobo.
Yeah, the big, fat,
Yes.
fluffy chocobos are like
3K.
3,000 because they're used for traveling cargo.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a cool
They're-
3K.
They're just so chunky and their cheeks so
Now the
fucking
now the
wide.
combat chocobo, are they any particular form of color, or
Uh,
are they just
they're usually mixed between yellow and red feathered.
okay? Because I would like to find a red feathered one if I can.
Yeah, it's usually the domesticated ones aren't pure red.
So
Okay.
yeah. With that information, I'm now going to head back to the house, and
The
once
abomination that the house is
You
now.
head back. You see Caveman standing outside painting whatever left of it a bright rosé.
Also, there is food, so if you guys are hungry, you can
uh,
order food.
I look at Cademan and I go, I like the color.
I just silently nod my head as I finish up the painting.
I take it your Love Lake coat is indoors. I just like the view that he's dressed like a noble and yet he does these chores.
Yeah, I would probably hung my coat inside so that it would not have
You
gotten
can
messed
just
up.
imagine it's like out of every single noble, he's like the black sheep of the family.
He is a noble. That's the funny thing.
Yes.
He is a legit noble, but he doesn't do stuff that nobles would do.
Like I said, he's the black sheep. He's the one that isn't even in line for the throne. He's in line for the throne, but got sent somewhere else to be taught.
Actually, I think he's the only. Wait, Do you have siblings? I don't remember if we did that for your background.
For what?
I don't remember.
Siblings?
Yeah, I don't remember if you have siblings or not.
I haven't rolled for anything like that. Should I roll like a percentile or something?
We'll do that later, my dude.
Wait,
Okay.
your royalty
Out of
is the
character.
Draco's royalty?
No. Draco is just from like a warrior clan, so he's just usually made as a way. No, Vampy's character is from royalty.
Yeah.
My family guards the royalty
Anyways,
and escort.
we'll get
the
to
Buns don't have loyalty. They have chiefs.
we'll get to Draco now as you're heading towards the council room because of your status, you are allowed to walk throughout the entire city.
Okay. So once you get to the what's the council building looking like?
It just looks like the castle.
Okay.
It's a yield castle.
Ye old castle.
Hey,
building-
has my father come here recently? I have very urgent news.
Oh, he's inside right now.
Thank you. And I go in.
Okay.
Loading scene.
Yeah, give me a moment. Is this what I'm
Loading.
looking for?
It's the loading screen.
5-hour loading screen.
That's Sonic 06.
Honestly, the loading screens in Skyrim can be pretty long times.
So Sonic 06, its loading screens is a crash. Get it right.
True.
Okay, well, give me a moment real quick. Because I forgot that I have background sounds on. And, OP just played the Navi Hey Listen. God damn it, OP. I mean,
OP, really? Why? We're having a session here.
OP rated me. Thank you for the raid, OP. We'll take this minute. We'll take this as a 5-minute break to go use the bathroom and stuff. Everyone, that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'm down
If
for
you
that.
need
Yeah.
it.
These loading cutscenes are long.
Yeah.
By the way, Zion, if you didn't know, OP put something in our Valhalla's Discord.
Oh.
Did she? What'd she put in there?
There's Minecraft D&D coming out.
Oh, I don't really
What?
care. I don't care much for Minecraft.
I'm sure. I don't
Hi,
think.
OP. Thank you for the raid and
They've been working on it for like 7 months. So.
Oh, there's Valhalla's Outcast.
Evelyn Rose, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay in the Exit Kingdom. I know who you are. And Krasava, thank you for the follow as well, even though it's probably been a good 2 hours since you followed.
I'll put it in the chat here so that way you guys can see it as well.
We're still in the 5-minute break. I am gonna go downstairs just to cool off.
Anyways,
I'll be back.
Go.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Cool. This is a good time to cool off from all that. Anyways, what'd you think of that fight?
Oh my fucking god.
It was
Spicy.
honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Like I said,
Again, to be fair, he was crippled.
he did have disadvantages.
Yeah. Also, I gotta say, the little fear thing, you physically made me shudder. To be honest.
Your ears and tails being clipped.
You physically made me shudder there.
Honestly, I kind of want to know what Gianna's was.
Oh yeah, it's technically the reason why she's drinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As soon as she went drinking, I was like, shit, she's trying to drink that memory away.
That makes sense. That makes
It
sense.
makes me wonder what. I mean, I'm sure my fear is just basic, just my
Well,
father
we won't
being
know because you didn't go
disappointed in
under.
me. Yeah.
I'm going to keep her. I'm going to keep hers quiet until
she wants to say it.
Yeah, it's more of it when she wants to.
So I
That's
need
fair.
so wait, what was I say? I need to check one of my skills.
Because I'll say that story wise.
Oh, I'm not gonna have the
I
best roll for
think-
this.
I
It's
think
so decent though.
I don't think my father's going to react kindly to me wearing my uncle's armor.
Yeah, I'm
and
about to
having
say
it
you're
on
wearing
my
your
back.
uncle's armor, which is funny.
The
Yeah.
helmet's off, so that way
Yep.
he doesn't
Helmet?
mistake-
He didn't
I
have a
don't- I'm
helmet.
not-
He didn't have a
There,
helmet.
there wasn't a helmet.
I find it pretty funny. If he was wearing a helmet, he would definitely get pluses to his AC, but Draco doesn't have a helmet.
Also, I forgot that
Him
with me
McCat-
with me crafting my weapons into gunblade, or into essentially other gun-bladed weapons. I forget that's gonna be a roll to do that.
Jesus
So
Christ.
do I have to?
My
wait,
question
hang
is,
on.
what happens if I fail the roll?
For
So
what?
do I have to go into? Sorry.
Converting my weapon and converting
well-
the weapon I grab
well-
into my class weapon.
We'll get to that later. Anyways, what are you saying, Draco?
Because the gauntlets in particular are special, do I need to put that in equipment?
Yeah. You just put like
Okay.
gauntlets question mark. Hi. Anyways,
Okay.
hi everyone in in streams and stuff. If you guys are in here because you've seen the YouTube videos, thank you for watching the YouTube. If you're here just because you got interested, but thank you for tuning in anyway. For those that do know, I have both sessions 1 to 3 on my YouTube right now.
Go check them out. They're quite fun watches.
Oh yeah, like
Yes.
I edit the videos myself and everything. I do is usually by myself a lot of the time. I'm my own editor. Apple,
Yeah.
don't you boot me.
Him. Whoop him so hard.
Anyways, there's the link to my YouTube right there. I do have the 3 episodes put into their own playlist, which I do want to say, the episodes are doing pretty well on my channel. Episode 1, 64 views, episode 2, 45 views, and episode 3, 19 views. They're doing pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah.
Which surprises me, but again, it's Final Fantasy, and it's D&D, so
Yeah.
people are gonna like it. I like Final Fantasy.
I'm a beginner type fan to Final Fantasy, considering that the only Final Fantasy game, only official Final Fantasy game I've played was Final Fantasy 15, and that's not. It's like a side story
Yeah.
that isn't
More than I've
really.
ever played.
I've played. God, how many Final Fantasy games have I played?
I've watched
I've
the
played,
anime.
I've played 1,
You've
2, and
watched the
3.
anime.
I've
Anime
played
was pretty good.
4. I've played 5. I've played 6.
Wait,
played
which of
7,
the Final
8,
Fantasy animes? Was
9.
it the one for 15?
No, 9 I did not play. I played
No,
1
it
through
was
8.
years ago.
God, I really want to
Oh.
play
10,
7.
10 2.
I also need to.
I never played 11. I played 12.
There's just so
I
many.
even played Revenant Wings. Like, there's just
Yes.
so many games.
Oh,
Like,
I remember.
I've played so many of them too.
It doesn't even matter which one you play because they don't have intertwining stories.
The
Yeah,
only
that's
ones that-
true.
The only one, actually, no, that's a lie. The
Oh
only
no,
ones that have
13
intertwining
and 13
stories
part 2.
are 12 and Revenant Wings, because they have interconnecting stories.
Talking
Yeah.
about
13,
like
13,
of
2,
1,
and-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. No,
Six.
not intertwined.
And did you have all your side Final Fantasy games, like the
Crystal- like
side
Crystal
one,
Chronicles and
the one where you play as Nox's father, which is like a good old style. And didn't you have
Because-
Type 0?
Because the
Type
ones
Zero.
on Play-
Type Zero was cool. I enjoyed Type Zero.
Oh yeah, he was interesting.
Yeah, Type Zero's great.
And then
the
like,
ones
what
I
were they
count-
called again? Lassance? They were all like fucking
Let's see.
overpowered people that can fly.
Shit.
And
I
they
don't
were
remember, to be honest.
Having,
they were powered by the crystals.
Oh, let's see.
yeah, it's the same crystals that empower the main character from Final Fantasy 15. Woo!
Anyways, are we all here?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I can actually feel the heat from my PC boning my leg.
Bambi, you there?
PC
You
burns.
need
Okay.
to put that on a goddamn desk, sir. Anyway,
Yes,
Alright.
it is. It would burn through my desk because my desk is already a cool 89 degrees.
All right, let's stop right there, and
Adventure!
we'll get back into the scene.
Alright.
We took our break. We took what we needed. Now then,
I am no longer on fire.
yay. Now then,
Woo!
back into the scene. As you enter, you have a servant leading you to where your father possibly is. As you are walking towards the council chamber, you just hear a bunch of laughter, and you hear what sounds like your father saying, "Shut the fuck up, Leclerc."
anyway, I'm gonna give the servant 5 gil for his trouble.
There's no need.
No, there's definitely need.
I literally get paid 5,000 every week. There's no need.
Oh. Oh.
Take my
You're-
guild back
you're
then. I tried to be a
Okay,
nice person.
Yeah, the server just pushes it back. They get paid a lot. I mean, you work in the castle, you're going to get paid a lot.
You're gonna get
Okay.
paid a lot, especially if you have to deal with one of Zion's characters.
I feel like they get
Right.
paid extra just for dealing with that.
I think he should be fine. It's like, I mean, sure he's harsh about it, but I mean,
Oh man, I remember the early days. Ooh.
anyway.
Early
Okay.
days. Oh god.
So so anyway, I go in.
Yeah.
I hate to soil this good time that they're having. But bad news is bad news.
Bad news and worse news.
All right.
Yeah. You head in, you see him gathered in his dark armor, as his face is showing, his helmet on the table. Now then, that concludes the meeting. Get out. You don't really see the royalty families there. You just see the council members, mostly parts of the syndicate, people that he absolutely hates but has to deal with.
I'm gonna wait until all the other council members leave until I approach.
Some of them walk out staring at you and then just go.
Good day for it.
And you guys are alone. And he's staring at you. What the fuck are you wearing?
My uncle's armor. I just fought him not too long ago.
He's showing anger, confusion, a lot of confusion.
It's a very long story. Do you have time?
Sit down and tell me. As
I'm
he
going
walks
sit
up to
across-
you.
I'm going to take a seat and recount to him the series of events that led to us trying to disrupt a ritual that involved resurrecting 3 the Ironblood clan's previous leaders. Or 2 plus the 1 guy. Were they all leaders, or was it just the 2?
I think one of them was.
No, from what you remember, you hear the guy that bowed announce the 2 leaders earlier. Let's hear. You heard him say, "Welcome back to the land of the living, Mother Ironblood Lydia, and Father Ironblood Ishnard."
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
He just looks at you quietly. There are some things I'll have to tell you later. For now,
I understand.
go home.
Yes, Father.
And take this. He throws you a bag of gil.
Alright.
And don't worry, I'll handle this issue. You and your companions, if you have any, can go do what they want.
But we were involved. We have to help somehow.
You get involved, you'll die.
I
I
understand.
almost died taking care of them.
When I realized after while we were resting after fight, I was contemplating whether or not to tell you to get you involved, since
This is a matter I have to know. Not your matter. Something
Yes, Father.
I've done. And he goes and sits down on the main chair, contemplating. And he got that bag he gave you is like a bag of 10,000 gil.
Damn.
I take it you walk out?
Yeah, after thanking him and leaving.
And as you walk out, you hear what sounds like pure destruction in the room.
Damn it.
That's the Kato I remember.
I do not want to walk into that room after he's done with it. I don't want to clean that room up.
Good thing you don't
Like,
have
like,
to.
like I said, I'm pretty sure those servants get paid extra whenever Kato's involved.
we're
Here's
not.
what happens, like,
We're
hey,
not mates.
it's like, hey, and just destroy the entire room again. God damn it. Hey, I get pension pay now!
Anyways, I take you make your way back to everyone.
Yeah. Now I gotta divvy this out.
Alright, you make back to everyone. You see the house is a nice rosé color.
It looks nice. Divided by oh no.
What?
What?
I went.
Hold on, Draco.
Yeah.
You said it was 10,000, right?
Yeah.
Plus the 3,000 from the quest, plus the
Oh, okay.
500.
We're gonna
Divided
split
by
it all.
7.
13,500.
Yeah,
so-
divided by 7, which there is 7 of us, correct? Is my math right?
Yeah, Ziana's off drink.
Yes.
That would give us all roughly 1,928 gil.
Oh god, she's still going strong.
Okay. So,
Really?
what-
God damn.
I
Okay,
say roughly because it is 0.57, so
Okay.
there may be like a few
So
extra.
what's the last three numbers? 100 and-
What, Draco?
so I got the 1,000.
928 gil. 1,928 gil, and that would be split amongst all of us.
928.
If that's what you're
Okay.
planning on doing with that money.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so 928. So, fuck.
Plus whatever you currently have.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
926.
So that, I would assume that once he comes back, that means everybody would be there, and then that's when we would divvy up the money.
Yeah.
I got almost
Well, I
ready.
mean,
Almost ready.
considering
Guild
I was-
now.
I spent 100 just to paint the house this nice color that at least everyone seems to appreciate.
The 2 spellcasters are just out of it. The 2 spellcasters that use books, that is, are out of it.
So,
The third, who uses a weird machine type.
Yep.
He's just
Machine magic.
painting.
They didn't give a shit. Meanwhile, the 2 other spellcasters are like mentally scarred.
so I'm gonna.
Okay.
So I told my father about what happened. He told us to leave it be. He was going to deal with the rest.
Honestly, the most reasonable option. Yeah, let's go with that.
I mean,
I-
he does have a point. I don't think any of us are capable of fighting. Even if we were allowed to be involved, I don't think any of us are capable of
The
being
way
able to fight
offered-
both of them.
I
the way
offered us to get involved since we were a part of that exchange, and he said if we were to get involved, we would die. He almost died taking care of them the first time.
Well, at the current strength we have, I would be inclined to agree.
I I agree with Ishii. He's right.
But it doesn't mean we can't get stronger. For the just in case we're pulled in without their knowing.
I like to not be involved at all.
We have to prepare just in case. You can't control everything after all.
And to be honest, son, I do agree with you. I would rather we avoid getting involved in this, considering that those two seem to have quite a grudge against your family.
On top of the fact that when we fought was greatly weakened from the resurrection.
Given time, they're going to be back to their full strength again.
Easily.
However, I'm pretty sure with how strong my father is now, he should be fine. Though I'm not. He never told.
You might think that, but you never know if the resurrection made those other two even stronger.
Yeah,
Or
to
if
be,
he's out
yeah,
of his prime.
yeah, to be fair, we don't know what type of resurrection magic was even used. For all we know, that could have easily have amplified their power.
Damn it.
There's no such thing as an absolute. Assume the worst, hope for the best.
Out of character, only Siths deal in absolute.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
assume
I mean,
the worst,
I would
hope
try
for the
to roll
best.
for Arcana if I was there. I am just plopped in my bed.
I don't blame you.
Pretending it didn't happen.
Where are you going to?
Has Gianna come back?
Oh, she just stumbles through the door. That was what that reflex was for. See if she'll walk straight. No, she just stumbles through the door and falls on the floor.
I'm gonna go over there, pick
actually,
her up,
she-
and
I was
take
thinking,
her
Ishi,
to
do you
her
mind
room.
if I help?
Go ahead.
I'll
It'd be
take one
nice.
arm. I'll take one arm. You take the other.
She
Let's get her to her bed.
She has like a bottle of Eligornis whiskey in one hand.
I'm
How
gonna
is,
take
is
that
she?
whiskey
Is she
out of her
question.
hand and put
I was
it
gonna say, question. Is she
somewhere
death
else.
gripping this whiskey?
Yes.
I don't think we're gonna
Oh,
get that
no.
out of her hands.
Let's not even
Hey.
try. If she
Uh,
brings it all back up, it's on her.
I'm still
Anyway.
awake.
Ah.
I made 4,000 gil.
Well, good for
Did
you.
you do drinking contests?
I'd just see the other guys. And she passes
I-
out.
I don't
All
want.
right,
she
Ishi,
is
let's get her to a bed.
Yeah, and I don't want to see what the other guys look like if this is how bad she is.
I mean, she is Irish, so makes sense.
Of course.
You,
Got
well,
that.
you could say she gets it from the mother.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
Anyway,
That's right. I remember.
Yeah, because her player was actually Irish.
She was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
the player of
God.
her mother
Oh,
was
God.
actually Irish.
coincidence? I think not.
Jesus.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah.
so Ishi and I are taking Ziana up to her room to let her sleep off what she drank.
You can keep that Gil, by the way.
Well, she did earn it.
So,
I was like, she earned that. That's hers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can keep all 4K of that. Besides, I think it'd be good just because we've already split the gill.
As you guys walk out of the room, you just hear blah.
And there it is.
Make sure she's not face up, so she's not drowning in her own vomits.
Yep.
God.
looks like we'll have a
I-
nice clean up then.
I am not
And a
touching
new
that
bed
shit.
to get.
I'll
I'll
do
make
it.
another new bed because that's going to be horrible to sleep in.
I escaped that kind of life. I'm not becoming a maid again.
Anyways,
I'll take care of
you
it.
want to go? Anyways, yeah, you guys are going to continue your conversation as that's being taken care of, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take care of that stuff later. Once she's sober.
Now,
So-
go back into your bag, middle dice.
No longer needed.
You don't want to go back to the bed.
I just want to got more cans.
So I'm gonna start getting calculations ready for a new bed because chances are she's gonna mess that bed up.
Hey, Ishi, I'll
Badly.
be right back. I have to sell some shells. I need to shed some of this extra weight as I leave the house and the nearest blacksmith.
All right.
Mm.
Also, you want to roll for converging that spear now, issue?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how we should do it because it doesn't necessarily say.
Hang on, let me pull up the books real quick. I might be able to help you.
Yeah. The only thing it really mentions in here is the fact that armor smith is used to convert weapons into
Intelligence.
such as works with your abilities, most common and obvious use, yada yada.
I think it's intelligence.
Yeah. It is intelligence based. I'm wondering, like, should the higher the roll, the better the quality,
I
or
think so.
Yeah, higher the
I will-
roll, the better the quality.
and if I roll low,
And it could be basic,
chance.
or it could break.
From what Armsmith says, Ishi, you do have to spend an entire day to do that.
Yeah, which
That-
we have that.
Yeah, you guys have that now. You guys have time to waste in the city, so we could just put this to one of Ishi's days.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
go ahead and roll for it.
All right. Well, let's see what it.
I say it's in good condition to use.
All right. And since this is a basic spear, I need to find an actual D&D spear.
I think it's a D. I think it's a D6 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mostly want it for the extra range it gives.
Yeah, I know.
I mostly put them at D8. I don't like that spears are D6s. If it's a javelin, then it's a D6. If it's a spear, D8.
Yeah.
I mean, javelins, it makes sense for it to be a D6, honestly.
Yeah, because they're a throwing weapon.
Mm-hmm.
They're not meant for anti-cavalry.
Spears were the kings of battle back then.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They were anti-cav.
Yeah.
And back then, everything was cav.
So yeah,
Mhm.
1d8 for spear.
Anti-cav, anti-infantry, anti-everything.
You'll
That's
have that.
That's what it's.
To be honest, I don't see anything that mentions that he needs to roll for it. It just says that he just has to spend the time to do it.
Yeah.
It's an actual skill though. That's kind of
Now
also
then,
interesting. The
you will-
spear is considered a thunder weapon.
You can hit up to 10 feet. You don't have to be within 5 feet.
That's
Sweet.
I am just gonna keep laying
So-
in my bed until
Yeah, I was
next
saying, even
day.
Armsmith doesn't mention he needs to roll, but I'll worry about that later.
So you're selling your old armor, Draco?
Yeah, and my standard greatsword.
Get rid of the basic bits greatsword.
Yeah, the basic sword. Judging from these weapons and this armor, laddie, I'd say. The smith is actually doing this, by the way.
I did ask last time if those dudes had any books.
Who
loot.
did? Oh,
The guys that the
That we
cultists,
motored.
the cultists and stuff like that.
one of them did.
Yay.
Yeah, that. I say I'd give you 550.
550.
It is gear that's used and worn, and it kind of shows battle torn.
You'll need to take time out of your day to fix that.
But
I
it's
mean, you have
but
a
it's-
kilo that can
it's still good enough to sell for 550.
I understand. I'll take it.
There you go. You now have 550.
Nice.
Just always give it care too.
Oh yeah, by this time, the gauntlets. Were you wearing the gauntlets?
Yes.
By this
It-
time, they
that-
attune to you, and you feel yourself get bolstered in strength. You now get a +5 in strength.
All right.
I have identify. I couldn't
You also
identify.
get a +2 to the AC now.
Oh, well.
Okay, so an additional +2. Okay.
Because because the attunement works by wearing it or having it on your person for a
Okay,
certain amount of
and
time.
this is in tandem with the armor's already
Yeah.
+30.
Remember how he slid that blade down his palm of his hand? You see metal start to form on the palm of your hands, on the glove part of it, as you now have metal covering your fingers and palm.
All right. So what does this? So does the armor now give me a +32, or is that somewhere
The
else?
gloves give you a +2. Your passive gives you a +1, and armor is sets it to a base 30.
So
So-
33.
I'll add the +2 for my gauntlets into my
But-
temp.
Upside, you cannot be stabbed through the palm of the hand.
Okay.
So your hands are stab proof.
Anything that we need identified.
Was that armor? That was armor. Was that it? Was all? I think.
Yeah, that was pretty
What about
much
his
it.
sword?
His
Oh
sword.
no, the sword. Yeah,
The-
because Draco doesn't know much about it.
The sword is not attuned to him.
But you can still identify on it,
I
can't
can
you?
identify. It gives me all information on the
Draco
weapon.
comes back, and I guess you could cast Identify since he's back home now.
Well, he has to go get to me because I'm just gonna be in my room
Yeah.
contemplating
Hey,
what the fuck I
okay.
witnessed.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Raikou and I'll knock on her.
What is it?
Knock on her.
Knock on her door. He cuts out every once in a
Hey.
while.
Mm-hmm.
I need this sword appraised. Do you have the time?
How much is it worth?
About as much as is it worth? Well, considering that I got it off the corpse of my uncle who killed me, I'd say it's pretty valuable. I'm not sure of the specifics. I don't intend on selling it anytime soon.
Give me 10 minutes with it as I tell him to put on the table.
All right.
Good to see you up and at him at least.
All right, and yeah, you see it on the table.
Yeah, I put down my pearl next to it and my owl feather and like casting this as a ritual so I don't waste any mana.
Gotcha.
That's why I said
After-
about 10 minutes.
After 10 minutes pass, you get get the sense of what it's capable of, and how its powers work. It seems that he didn't do it because of the cost of it, but this weapon feeds off the blood of the wielder,
Wonderful.
and it attains abilities such as the Flame of Eroth. Either it bathes in someone's blood or the wielder's blood for these abilities to activate.
Enjoy. I hope you're gonna be carrying around blood vials.
Nah. That's
You have a vampire blade now. Congratulations.
amazing. And I take the sword back.
As much as can be done for it seems quite an awfully dark blade.
For the most part, I just identify to see what it does and everything, because it tells me pretty much everything about any magical properties of the blade, as well as if it's cursed or not.
Yeah.
After I'm done with that, I'm just gonna plop back on my bed.
And that'll cost him 1,000 gil or his left kidney.
I'll tell him it's gonna cost him like 150. Tell him to put the money on just put the money on the table. I have to make the actual. Having someone else identify it costs about 300 gold. So realistic, it's a bargain. It costs at minimum 100 gold to even operate the spell.
Yes, I understand. And I cough up the gil.
Okay.
Yep. How much money do I actually get from the? How much money do we get from the actual bounty as well? Could I actually add that?
Like 3,000.
Yeah.
Ish.
It was 3,000 for the one quest, 500 for the other, but I combined it with the 10,000 that Draco brought back, so we all got 1,928 gil off of it.
1,928 gil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I have to add +5 to my strength. So I'm just gonna add this to my. I'll just add it to base since I'm wearing the gauntlets, and it's +5 to my strength.
I has the money. Jesus.
So okay, +5 to strength. There we go.
Wait. I have.
I actually now
Does
have
having
money.
More money mean I'm the one who has to order the pizza. Damn.
I have money now to actually copy down spells. Fantastic.
Hey.
We already have food. We do not need pizza.
Well,
We always need pizza.
I say it goes into the next day after you guys talked and eat.
Yeah.
New day.
How are the inside walls looking paint-wise?
It seems awfully grayish
And
and chipped.
let's
Well,
see.
it's time to make it colorful, apparently.
You are
Yeah,
not
it's-
painting this interior pink
Yes, I am.
Yes,
or
yes.
green.
I will randomly choose the color. It's
I-
not even
my-
going to be in my
I
hand.
will randomly shoot you in the foot.
Please, no violence.
Let's
It's just
put
like it's just a
this.
color. It can be changed.
I'm just
Yeah, it
gonna
can be
get
changed
up,
later.
walk out the house, and just go to the fucking Arcanist Guild and just like ignore what's going on.
Okay.
No, it's
Understood.
While he's
I'm not
trying
surprised.
to figure out what color he's gonna paint it, I'm just gonna quietly put my gun on the table
Yeah,
and
my,
give
my
a meaningful look.
I'm just going to ignore that meaningful look because I'm just thinking, what would go to match with the exterior but not be as bright?
probably a nice brown actually.
Ain't a pink.
Not brown or pink. Rosé's a nice color.
No, like a light brown.
I pull out a dagger that looks like it's made entirely from shadows and put that on the table next to the gun while looking at you.
I'm still gonna ignore your look. I'm just thinking.
I don't understand why you're getting so
Worked up
so
about
upset
colors.
over
The
colors. We can just
exterior's
use
bad
them.
enough. I am not looking at that every time I fucking look around the house.
Well, it's
This
not
is-
gonna be every room. It's just gonna be the communal areas. If you want your own room painted your own personal color, you can do that.
Besides, you're the only one that like
Axion,
it.
What do I have to roll to set up traps in my door?
I'm not going to be painting your room. I'm going to be painting the communal areas, like the
He's-
kitchen, the
he's
dining room.
saying-
the
he's saying-
living room.
He's painting the areas that are going to be for where other people can see it. But if you want your own room painted your own color, you're doing that yourself.
Yeah.
But his lack of color sense has lowered my trust in him.
He's a noble. He has to make it
Something-
witchy in some way.
Yeah,
Zana walks down.
I don't care if he's a noble.
I'm going to look towards Ziana and say, what would be a nice interior color?
What?
I'm going to ask Ziana what a nice interior color would be.
She's just
Under the
holding
jack
her.
on the table.
She's just holding her head as she just stares at you,
Oh,
and she just
special effects.
she just snaps her fingers and uses the spell silence just to stop all the noise. So people who can't. So it's really she's just silencing making a silence bubble around her so she doesn't hear anything.
That's fine. Well, I gestured to her a glass of water.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about doing that. Funnily enough.
Grabs it and drinks it. And she.
No, you should eat if you're that sick. Here, have some eggs.
She can't
She
even
can't
hear
hear
you.
you. She casts a silent spell. She can't hear anything, nor can we hear anything.
I'll go quickly whip up some eggs and just sit next to her and quietly eat.
No, he said a bubble around her, so if we get within a certain distance of her, we can't hear anything.
Yeah, she
No,
basically.
I'm
She's,
saying I'm eating eggs for myself to eat.
Yeah.
And then sitting next to her. And quietly eating them.
You know what? I kind of want a darker color, but still somewhat bright.
she's tapping on something. It looks like something that's a chestnut color. That's
That'll work.
yeah, pretty much like a coffee tray. That's it.
Yeah, that works.
I look at it and I'm like, that's what I'll do then.
I
I go out shopping
Thumbs
for
up.
a nice chestnut color for the inside.
I can just imagine the entire neighborhood being all dark colors in this one house.
Pretty much.
Look,
The other.
we are never going to lose our house because of the fact that we'll always know where it's at.
Let me give you
Yes.
an idea of what the other house is. You have one house that's a nice and dark gray color. You have another house that's a cold color. Another house that's a dark crimson. And then you just have the rosé on the block, as all the other houses have dark colors.
Associate or the whatever the fuck it's called is just like this goes against everything we stand for.
So I'm going out to buy some chestnut paint, and then I'm gonna paint the inside of the house.
And she takes one of your eggs.
I'm just gonna leave and go to the Adventurers Guild to pick up some bounties.
Wait, is that what you're going to do, Tom?
I'm going
who said that? Oh, Draco.
I am.
Rico did.
Oh, Zion, to remind that when we pass out the guild, I would have mentioned the quests.
Yeah. He mentions
my
the
bad.
quest to you.
Never
The
mind.
escort
Okay.
or the hunting one.
Yeah, but since we were all in our own little funk, we didn't really have a chance to discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay, so instead of going to the Adventurers Guild, I'm going to visit the Dark Knight Guild. The Dark Knight Association.
There's not really a Dark Knight guild, but there are a place where Dark Knights go that document which are like, geez, how many Dark Knights are there?
They're not.
Only 6 in the city.
Only 6.
You,
Yeah,
you and your father, that would make 8.
Wonderful.
Would there be any other sages in the town?
Probably not.
I wonder if the
There's
Dragoon
only 2.
area is. Anyway, so I'm going to there.
Dragoons are an Ishgard thing. Yeah, that's another city.
I'm gonna unfortunately look for the Masked Carnival, which is the proper Blue Mage Guild. I hate these. I have to look for the friggin' carnival.
Oh yeah, that's right. Blue mages are carnival people.
Excellent.
Makes
So
sense,
I'm-
given what they can do.
Haha, Carney. Nice one.
Andy.
I'm
Let me show.
technically a lore keeper, but if I won't learn anything Blue Mage related, I have to talk with the Carnies. God damn it.
Alright. Anyone else doing
Anyway,
anything?
I'm going to spend some time doing some training drills with Storm Ruler,
All right.
just to continue to familiarize myself with the weapon, since I would probably be using it more.
So I take it you'll be using the backyard.
Yeah, and then after maybe a few hours of those drills and cleaning up, I'm going to go to the stables again.
All right.
All right.
I, in an effort to escape from Sir Paint-A-Lot, am going to head into town, or well, we're technically already in town, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find some information about the Ram Gulchers from anybody. Just call
Gotcha.
for information.
Make me. Let's see. Let me look at the character sheet. Let me see what check that would be for you, real quick.
I would think investigation.
Is there
Maybe.
investigation on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it as
Yeah, investigation then.
Speaking of,
Oof.
I
Oh,
would
I
have
find
that as a
nothing.
skill.
All you hear
Can
is
I-
all you hear is just the
Would
basic
anybody
information.
help me so I can get anybody help me so it's like,
Kenshin is currently in the process of training, so he is preoccupied.
And to be honest, I'm going to
You
do
can
the same
make
thing
you
with
can
my
make
spear.
you can make multiple checks throughout the day. It's still just morning.
that's slightly better.
I
Okay.
say your morning wasn't that active because there weren't that many people. Then the afternoon is when you started to get more information.
I'm going to
Oh.
end up doing the same thing Kenshin is with practicing.
Okay, I'll give you the information bit in a bit. Okay, Shade.
Okay.
So
I look
yeah.
at Ishii. If Ishii's running, and I look. Would you like to do a sparring match?
I would love to.
We'll
Make
just say
use my new weapon.
you two do that.
Yeah, that'll give us a chance to train with our new weapons and get used to using them.
Yeah, I'll just say roll me a 1d20, both of you. Just a normal flat 1d20. Anyways, Draco, what are you doing again? You're going off to see the other Dark Knights.
Yeah.
All right, you
See what
just
they have.
you know that the Dark Knights usually just hang around a normal bar around the area,
Oh.
and Lag wins the sparring match.
Ah. Oh
Better
well.
Better luck next time. There's always room
Yes.
for improvement.
It's close, nothing else.
Anyways, the bar you head into is called the Dark Gullet.
What a fitting name.
It's in an alleyway.
In an alley.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know what I want to do the backyard next year out of character. I'm
Right.
gonna make it grow every single fucking herb under the goddamn sun.
You're on what?
I'm gonna make it grow all the herbs I ever need for potions.
Fantastic.
And for
Beautiful.
other things, I assume.
We're not growing pot.
No.
Look,
I mean,
it's
is
supplemental
pot
income.
legal in this town?
Technically, it's not illegal.
Supplemental income.
Okay.
I will grow hemp.
All right.
Because hemp can be turned into rope.
Hemp can be turned into clothing, which is actually quite good for it.
Hmm.
I'll use this for as you enter it.
So what you're
The-
saying is you get a hemp scarf and then
These Dark Knights seem more looping and depressing, unlike you and your father.
God, this place is depressing.
No. Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
What's it to you? So, what do you guys do around here? What's the biz?
We're just here relaxing after we just got done dealing some justice.
Ah, justice. A good goal. A
It's
righteous goal.
you know, it's what we use our darkness for.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, knock off the Dark Knight.
I'm not gonna lie. That's literally the order the Dark Knights do. They use their
Yeah, I
darkness
Yeah,
for
they
justice.
yeah, they channel a magical darkness to protect
I
the
know.
weak
It's still
and
fucking. It's still funny.
punish the corrupt. Yeah, it's so edgy.
Like
and
Batman.
bullshit.
Like Batman, but much worse.
And
Yeah.
it's a Batman that would kill people.
Batman used to kill people.
Where is she?
Depends on the Batman you go with. Anyways, yeah, that's what they say.
So,
What brings
I'm a
you
Batman.
here?
Well, I just wanted to see what this city had for a Dark Knight association, and I am... Nah, I can't be too surprised.
Well, we're not. Well, our order's not exactly from here. So we don't really have a place of residence in the city like the other guilds.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention our lot is to the people. To go around helping people that aren't being protected by the town guards or the government.
Yeah, well,
The edge of the frontier.
you know, there are fewer of us each day.
Probably blinded by their own ambition.
Or consumed by their darkness. As he lifts up his mug, this one's to you, old Fred. He got consumed by his darkness and died.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I could never survive being around these guys. I would be laughing too goddamn hard.
I know. If I walked in there,
That's because you're not. That's because none of you are edgy. Even the Dark Knight isn't edgy.
That's because I was raised.
I'm giving you lines you can use. I'm giving you lines you can use in chat.
But yeah, realistically, if I was there, I would just not care. If I had revive, I'll revive your friend for a price.
You're not there. You're being.
I know. If I was there, I would revive the friend because I can have revive,
No,
but I don't have revive yet.
What brings such a chipper young knight into the city these days?
Well, I was actually sent by my father to make something of myself. Improve my worth.
Oh, yes. Your father, Cato.
Mm-hmm. Also trained me to be a lot more, let's say, just more than just the depressing display I see before me now.
You a flashback of getting tossed to a pit of animals.
There's a flashback of him just laughing as you're just like trying to fight against some beast he threw you at. He's definitely more emotionally out there than these guys. Well, not all of us can have complete control over the darkness like him. It's like he bathes in it.
See, the thing is, you try to control your darkness. You're not reveling in it, embellishing in its power.
Are you trying to give these guys advice on that?
Sure.
Roll me persuasion.
Ooh.
Alright.
Awkward.
We even have persuasion? I do not have persuasion.
It's diplomacy.
Diplomacy. I guess just use that, because like the way you're talking, it's kind of needed.
Okay.
And it's diplomacy is
Plus,
charisma anyway, so.
I wanted to see if it would change some of their thinking and give them something else to think about.
Persuasion
I actually
alright.
have the persuasion, which is I just have it as diplomacy.
I mean that would be a close second, if anything.
Oh, good news!
Yeah.
You got 5 of them rethinking how they need to see things, while one of them still hasn't changed. Like the others seem to be the others seem to be inquisiting how they're acting, and while the one is just like still the same. I want you to get an idea here. I just rolled 3 9s, 1 4, and then an 18 for like it was very. The dice was like, okay, no, this guy can stay the same.
Apparently his words were very truthful. It's very true. Oh no, he can persuade God. What the hells?
His darkness was piercing blacker than their darkness.
I think it's time I get going. The guy that couldn't change his thinking is just picks up his sword on his back and walks out.
Be safe out there. Give them hell.
Eyes immediately.
Words to die by. Be
And
safe
he
out
walks
there.
out.
I have a lot of work to do here.
And now you see why your father told you never bother with other Dark Knights.
Well, let's see if I can whip you guys into proper shape.
Make your own Dark Knight guild.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
He's gonna do it this way.
Honestly.
We'll leave it off on that as we'll get over to the others. Who else was doing what?
I was going to my meeting.
Oh yeah,
Tom was
you have your
doing his
scheduled meeting.
carnival.
Yeah, we'll go.
I was going to the stables again.
We'll get to Darf's scheduled feated meeting.
I'll be right back.
Don't die.
Hello, sir. Welcome back.
Hello.
That's not.
Oh,
my camera's
ma'am,
down.
I mean, ma'am.
Stay.
I'm sorry. It's been a very long day. I need my coffee. Janet, where's my coffee?
Oh god. Ow.
Your day is probably a lot better than mine.
It depends on perspective, darling. Now, let's see here. You had a meeting scheduled. Ah, yes, you can go ahead and walk in as, with flicker, as she, presses a button and lets the doors open.
As I go in.
You see working on one of the main tables with a bunch of potions, chemicals, and books laying everywhere.
I'm not normal.
And you let's see, let me get my files open. Where?
Now I'm picturing that.
That was actually the voice I was going for.
Nice.
So yeah, you caught it.
I mean, if you said darling, that's one thing, but darling.
Yeah, darling. Oh, why do I have so
I kind of
many?
figured that was a reference. God, that was just a good movie.
I never had to watch the second one.
Like the second one, when I heard it was out, I'm like, I'm just gonna watch this shit. I'm just gonna go fight it online.
Would you recommend?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Lots of Mrs. Incredible booty.
It gets rid of it finishes off the cliffhanger that the first one had.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
hated that cliffhanger.
And again, lots of Incredible booty. Like, all her weight is in the Yes.
Oh my god, where'd I put it?
Take
So-
your time.
So many files.
So little time.
No, that's not the one. Jesus Christ, I opened the wrong one again.
You need a secretary.
Right now, I'm just using one of my old fucking shirts as a goddamn sweat rag.
What's wrong with that?
You know that when the room is about to cool. Hold on, give me a second. Just a cool 90 degrees.
Yeesh.
Maybe more because my PC is running. Hey, I only have 10. I only had to worry about 10 more degrees. If I go any higher than 10 more degrees, then my PC would be start overheating.
Yee. That's why I got a fan next to mine at all times.
I have like 4 fans in my room. Actually, 5 fans blowing air into this room to keep it cool.
Keep it moving. No one
Oh,
gets you
fuck
that.
it. Fuck it. I'll just fuck with the name. Untanis. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think I made a character sheet for him.
Yeah, you told me about the character sheet. He's an actual character. He's a high-level arcanist. Now thinking about it, could you imagine?
Here it is! High Master Odkendis. You see, High
Found
Master.
him.
Yes. I had him a roll 20. I didn't have him in my personal notes. Fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mistakes made.
you see High Master Arcandis just like reading through, speed reading through some books. As it's like, yes, that right there, you know? Okay. It looks like he's just hyped up. Anyways, yes, if I remember correctly, you just hear something ringing. Yes, I remember. I have a meeting. Is my meeting here? As he looks at you.
Hello, Mr. High Arcanist.
Hello.
I'm back.
Welcome. Go ahead and take a seat. What are you doing here now, young miss?
Well, I was just coming here to ask if you have any, spells that you no longer need or desire to keep around. Oddities.
Ah, yes. You're not. If I remember, you're still in training, or aren't you?
Yes. Technically, no. More knowledge is always good. Am I right?
Well, if you're looking for knowledge, what's your current level in magic?
I can cast second level spells nowadays.
Ah, yes. That's good. Let's see here. What's your current profession? Where do you specialize everything in?
Well, I am going down the path of the nymphs. Interesting little creatures.
I see. As he's just going through his notes. And he goes like, well, I have a couple spells I can lend you. There's I have written down here, bless.
Even though technically I get those spells for free anyway.
Yeah. If you ever need a defense, I have Blades of Flame.
Blades of Flame? Neat.
Oh yeah, they're really nice. You can summon, they summon up behind you, and they're basically throwing projectiles or fire projectiles. Thrown to fired. Yeah, fired. You don't throw them. Throwing requires your arms.
I like this one.
I
Yeah.
kinda like it.
So
He's a spaz.
is Josh gonna have summon swords?
It's more of a last resort spell.
Yeah, it's kind of a last resort. Like, I am gonna die. At least I'm gonna take some motherfucker out with me. Oh, I could definitely use that. Not very practical, but it's useful when I need them in a pinch.
And your book. Now then, what have you recently done? I'm kind of curious. Always nice to hear the exploits of others.
Well, we were going on an adventure again. We discovered some ritual of revival.
Ooh, ritual. As he just starts taking notes. Ritual of revival. Now those are very complicated spells, usually ones that are very dark and not nice in nature.
Yes, indeed. This one, all I know for at the moment, is I can deduct that it needed a body part from every single type of body part. I can deter this because all we saw was a person missing a heart, some lungs, the kidney, and also an infant.
The transference of a pure soul needing to bring some souls back into existence as their organs. This is the full soul resurrection.
And a giant pool of blood.
Yes, that's also needed. That's also needed for the skeletons to bathe. I guess the term from all this, that skeletons were bathing in the pool as they were being resurrected and reformed with their flesh and organs intact.
That would explain the blood pool.
It was really thick, so it was hard to see, but as he's explaining this, you realize, shit, their skeletons could have been in that pool, and the flesh could have been reforming slowly as you guys were fighting.
Just pee in the pool, everything will be fine.
Not. Talk about golden shower.
And now you know how that revival spell works.
I had an assumption already. I'm gonna ask him, out of curiosity, what happens if someone disrupts a ritual like that?
Depends on how they disrupt it. It could either be dispelled and nothing happens, or everything could explode.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. We were trying to cancel it, and there
Or
was a giant orb.
or the worst one, it could create a rift between realities, forcing things to come in that shouldn't be in our world.
Yeah, it was probably not. It was probably good I didn't attack the giant orb.
Oh, if you attacked the orb, a lot of bad things could have happened. The worst being the rift. Oh god, I've seen a rift before. I had seen one before. Oh. My best friend lost his arm. As he just keeps writing.
So it's a mix between don't open a rift and open a rift for research.
Well, the Arcanist, we don't give a shit about the cost.
No, he said he tried to stop one from happening.
Yeah, trying to stop it, but it happened. Took his friend's arm.
So what you're saying is don't try to stop it. Just enjoy the show?
It's usually best just to let it go through. And then just kill whatever comes out from the resurrection.
Yeah.
We got one of them.
If you can.
None of you are there. Now then,
Yeah,
is there any
I
other questions you would like to ask a little one?
What was it? What was the family? The Ironbloods was the family again?
Yeah, the Ironbloods. They're well
How
known.
much do you know about the Ironbloods?
Ah, yes. Confidential. Can't talk about everything about them. I can tell some, though.
What
Yeah,
do you?
Iron-
What can you tell?
Kato was the sole survivor, brought it back, and brought people that were not related into the so-called clan family that he has reforged. Also, before then, they mysteriously died, and they were war-hungry.
That explains a lot.
Something about dark... Kato kind of confused me. Something about dark god and manipulating them.
That explains so much. By any chance, did he have abilities that can mess with people's mind to make them see the worst nightmares?
That's a rare one. As far as I know, I thought they were all warriors, but he never really specified what they were able to do. Actually, he doesn't talk about them at all. Usually, when I try to usually last time I tried to catch his ear about it, he grabbed me by the neck and choked me and told me to shut up.
Pinky.
Sounds about right. From what I've heard of him,
He's a very patient person. He's just as long as you don't get on nerves.
and then he's very volatile. I've heard.
It's not like any of you are going to go and meet him anyway.
Yes.
Yet again, he doesn't really know who you hang out with, so of course he would say that.
I wasn't paying attention. All that much. I was thinking. So. What did he say, Exion?
Not like you're ever going to meet him anyway. He doesn't know what company you keep.
Yeah, he doesn't know. What if
Yes.
I told you that I killed an Ironblood just a couple days ago?
He stops writing and he looks at you. Are you confessing to a murder?
He tried to kill me first.
Huh.
He was also the thing that got revived.
Impossible. Anyone who, well, most people that know the ritual are either under my rule or dead. You probably just caught someone that was being a copycat.
Did I even know about the person that was doing the ritual?
What you remember, he was wearing a crimson red hood with an upside down version of the Ironblood symbol on his back.
Any names I heard
And
of his name?
he never spoke of his name.
Yeah, no, we just went to violence. We never, got to...
Okay. I will tell him about the describing this person
Hmm.
if he knows anything about him.
High Lord and Arcanus. I shall roll intelligence for him.
Let's see.
No, actually, he doesn't know jack shit about it. No. Probably just some wannabe trying to be some skeptical leader. Well then, our time is up.
As I get up, thank you for the time.
You can tell that he's been locked in here for way too long.
Yeah. As I just leave, what spell did he give me?
Flames, Blade of Flames. Basically, it summons up a blade behind you and it launches as a fire projectile. It does 2d8 fire damage.
Finally, an offensive. It's what level is it?
It's a 2nd level.
Fantastic. What was its damage again?
2d8, and if you successfully hit, if they fail to extinguish the flames on them, they will continue burning for an extra d8.
2d8 plus int. 2d8 plus int, I guess, is the main damage.
Yes.
Thank you.
And it's a d8 overtime damage. Now then, anyone else doing anything? Oh yeah, Kenshin was going to the Chocobos.
What's the range of it? Just out of curiosity.
70 feet.
70 feet and what was this? What's the save?
Whatever your spell save is.
I said what type of modifier save is it? Con.
Oh yeah,
dex?
it's a con save.
Another fucking con save.
This is my second con save ability.
Actually, it's more of a dexterity save for them to not get hit by it. So yeah, dexterity.
Dex, 8, 16, 26.
And they
Now then, Kenshin, you were going to the Chocobos?
Yeah.
You make your way back
I
down
mean-
to the Chocobos. Yeah, Shade?
I was also looking for info.
Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yes, do him first because he was already in the middle of doing that.
As
Do
you're-
him first.
As you were going around, you hear some people. In the morning, you were just going around, you didn't really catch anything. But in the afternoon, that's when you started to find intel. You hear some people talking about how they're starting to seem more organized now.
I did have an idea of where to go to get info about him.
Oh.
Is there, say, a Garlean embassy?
A Garland embassy?
Garlean embassy, yeah.
And we'll say that they're that Garland and the people of Aurora's there are trying to make peace. So yeah, there'll be an embassy.
I would go talk to them.
Oh, yes. Welcome. I see you are fellow Garland.
Yes, who's leading the embassy here?
Oh yes.
I really didn't give you time to prepare this.
Oh yes, that would be Sir Godhend.
Would it be possible to speak with him?
Not at the moment. He is currently out talking to the royal families in the council. So he is currently busy at the moment.
Do you happen to know when he'll be returning?
Sometime tomorrow.
I'm back.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind letting him know that. Well, let's see. Can I set up an appointment to see him then?
Depends. Who are you?
See, this is the question. This is a good question. How do I?
I mean, you know how to introduce yourself if you really want to.
Yes, but at the same time, I would assume I have some way to prove it,
You would have
right?
you would have like some kind of jewelry that only your family would have, like a brooch.
Deal, crest.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a brooch that has your crest on it.
I would pull him aside. I would ask, kind of gesture aside, so that way, because I'm assuming this guy's like at like a front desk or whatever for the embassy.
Yeah, he currently puts up a folding binder up for you if you want to show something.
I show him the crest, quietly give him my actual name. That I lost my notes that I had written down. But
You'll have to rewrite. You'll have to find something.
Yeah, I know what it is. It'll like just the actual name, you know.
Yeah.
I give him my actual name, and quietly, and just
I can
tell him I'm keeping this quiet.
I can put you down in the afternoon.
Thank you. I'll return that.
Yeah. But yeah, what your catch is that it sounds like it sounds like that the Gulchers got better leadership.
Okay. That works now. They're more organized, they have better leadership.
At the moment, yeah. Because things are starting to change with them. Anyways, we'll get down to Kenshin now.
Look at his birds.
Birds.
Yeah, birds.
Hang on.
Bird.
Anyway, I get there, and who's attending the stables for the Chocobos?
You just see some people, 3 people there wearing Chocobo masks, taking care of the Chocobos.
Ah, Chocobo people. I see. Anyway,
Yes.
I approached one of them and was like, excuse me.
Yep.
I'm looking to inquire on maybe purchasing a Chocobo.
Like, will you want to rent one, man, or you want to buy one?
I want to buy one.
What kind of Chocobo you looking for?
Which one would you recommend for a group of people traveling that don't have a cart?
Well, it depends. Are you want to like put a pouch on the Chocobo and the Chocobo carry the pouch, or are you talking about an actual cart, man?
One to use it as a mount and to be able to transport goods.
Ah, see.
Not a lot, just maybe enough to carry some of our stuff that we don't need to be carrying.
You're talking about a small cart.
Essentially, yeah.
Well, I was about to say, if you were looking for the big cart, we need one of your big boys here. But if you're talking about a small cart, man, he pats one of the it's a bit like this one's really golden. It seems to be a bit muscular, not really all that fat, but it's standing around 6 feet tall.
Okay. Would this be classified as a fat Chocobo, or would this be classified as a combat Chocobo?
I say this is a hybrid Chocobo.
Hybrid.
Yeah. Nah, we've recently got this nice big boy hybrid right here, man. His father was a war Chocobo, his mother was a fat Chocobo.
For some reason, this guy sounds like he's a goddamn drug addict.
Well, all right,
maybe he gets those good greens.
Yeah,
So
those good
question.
geishas.
how much is this gonna cost?
Nah, usually
Considering this is a hybrid between both a combat Chocobo and a fat Chocobo.
it depends, man. Let's see how much he likes you. And he wants to see if the Choco end up liking you.
Okay.
For animal handling, I guess. If we have that.
Yeah, we do. Handle animal.
I forget what animal handling requires.
16. Let's see here.
What does animal handling normally? What stat does it normally use?
It's usually a charisma stat.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I had it labeled as charisma. That's why I was double checking.
No! Where'd that dice go?
To the moon.
No! That was one of my first. Where are you?
Yeah.
There you are. Oh wait, no.
I am
Where's
not
my
gonna be
Where's my
handling animals.
flashlight? Flashlight.
Oh, to
there
be
you
fair,
go.
I only have a +1 to it, so
I have a +4.
you're better at it than I am already.
I have an 18 charisma. Speaking of which, I should probably increase
There
my
it
charisma
is.
so I can bullshit my way through stuff more often.
Okay, time to
I only have
re-roll
13.
you. Okay, so I'm rolling for the Chocobo as well.
I did roll a 16.
It's staring at you. So, what are you doing to approach this Chocobo?
Just kind of looking to like maybe put my hand along its beak and kind of like scratch underneath its beak. Nothing hostile, or at least attempting not to be hostile.
It's one weakness.
And just
it's looking at your hands and it's just going, and it nuzzles into your hand.
Awesome, yes.
Yeah, I also wrote for it, so it seems to like you.
Awesome.
Oh man, seems he likes you. 2,000 gil.
Can I haggle you down to 1,800?
Depends. Got anything to trade?
Actually, let's see what I do have.
Oh my fuck! I forgot to do something. I forgot to deduct 100 gold, 100 guild.
That's actually not a lot. Don't have that much that's worth trading. I've got a short bow that I don't use, though it's in good condition.
I mean, I can take it. Could definitely go hunting some extra animals for the feed.
I'd also throw in the ammo that I have, the arrows that I have with it as well.
I can take 300 down from it, man.
1,700, take it.
Deal.
He opens the gate, puts a nice leash harness around the Chocobo and gives it to you. Here you go, man.
You said that was 1,700?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Find the Connie, Tom.
Now I ask him. I know Chocobo enjoy Geisal greens. How much do you? I'm assuming you sell them.
Of course, man.
How much for some Geisal greens? At least to last for a little while.
We could give you a bag for like 10 gil.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll buy 3 bags.
Yeah, okay, man. Here you go. Give me that 30 gil.
All right, I give him the gil.
Nice. I hope you enjoy, man. See you later, sunflower.
God.
He's high. He's high as hell.
As you see him.
Honestly.
It had to be.
Now, what would you classify this type of Chocobo since it's a hybrid? Would you just call it hybrid?
Yeah, call it a hybrid because it can carry and it can attack. The edge of the feathers are red, while the rest of it's gold.
So its outer edges are red, while the main part of it's gold.
Yeah. It's stands 6 feet tall, as it seems muscular.
Exion, quick question. I'm gonna be trying to buy some seeds for herbs. How much will I have to pay for like some red herbs for herbs for some basic potions for both astral and healing, as well as jump for the chocobos?
You're doing this to make plants?
To grow plants, yes.
170 gil for all of that.
All right.
106. Wow, for 3 different types of plants. Fantastic. That's actually quite cheap.
So
Because you
Did
got
look it up and I spelled it right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's because you're growing it yourself. You're not buying the full grown plants that they have.
Well, we're not gonna be here very often, so why would I buy
the way I see it, it's cheaper to grow it yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely.
175, you said?
Yeah, 175. And
Yeah.
you're heading back with your Chocobo as we head down to Tom.
Yeah, and meanwhile, during everything before prepping for the carnies, yeah, my character got his clothes cleaned. So, yeah, no, he kind of looks offensively blue. Like, his clothes are blue.
I'm blue,
It's
I
assaulting the
believe I would
eyes.
die,
Oh,
I
Real quick, Zion.
believe. Yeah.
Is this Chocobo male or female? Because I am going to name it. So I need to know if it's male or female.
High or low?
High.
Okay, so high, it's female, low, it's male.
But yes, also
It's definitely male.
All right, male.
God.
So I know what I'm naming it.
But yeah, actually, one last thing before
Yeah.
after I buy the seeds, I'm gonna be going to the library and looking up powerful or people that could revive people that are considered deceased.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna head down to Tom now.
Yeah, so after I get fully blued up by cleaning my clothes.
Okay.
So, yep, I look obviously like a blue mage now. And why I dirty
Opening
my
the
clothes.
eyes.
That's why I dirty my clothes.
By the way, I got my chocobo. I'm heading back to the house.
As now I get to look for the carny. Oh boy.
The carnies.
Putting on a mask. Because, yep,
Let's see
blue
here.
mage.
Let's see here. Are they in town? As you wander around, you don't seem the carnies are in town today.
I internally... I'm disappointed, but I'm also internally relieved.
Disappointed.
Yeah, but people are looking at you like, what the fuck? Oh, get a new color scheme, blue boy.
God.
He just muttered, but he just couldn't... Oh, right.
Poor blue mages.
Yep. Blue mages get literally no respect.
Oh,
They respect you,
oh God, the
but
blue...
then again, I can't steal from your spellbook, so
God, the
there you
blue
go.
is blinding my
You
eyes.
respect him because he pays you.
I respect him because I can't steal from his book. Too gibberish.
Yeah, Riko doesn't know what my mage book is. My mage book is literally research notes.
It's funny enough, because your skin's also blue.
Yep.
He's literally just a bloom. He's literally from the Blue Man group.
I was about to say that.
Oh,
Too bad, you were too slow.
don't need to rub it in my character's face.
I'm not rubbing into your character's face. I'm in a library just reading books.
If you were a pair of quadruplets, that would be hilarious.
Hey, blue boy, do a flip!
Oh God.
Jesus.
So,
He just-
I know I had to go out
Why so blue?
paint shopping again. This time for Chestnut.
Yeah,
How much would that be? Because I probably need a bit more for the interior.
120 gil.
All right.
What's wrong, buddy? Why you so blue?
I like that Vampy's literally spending his money on cosmetics for the house.
Yeah.
I'm making
Spend my
that
money
look
on stuff that's
nice.
important.
Are,
like
so
making
are you going to get anything else like furnishing or something like that?
Furnishing?
I don't know. That's your choice.
He's like seconds
I mean,
away
I could
from
do some
painting
window shopping to
vinyl
see if I
flop.
find anything that fits my weird aesthetic, just like would fit in my room.
He's seconds away from painting vinyl flowers on the fucking outside of the pink
God.
house.
Anyways,
not-
It look like the background of fucking SpongeBob.
XGM, what do I have to roll for getting my information from the person I'm looking for? A
Intelligence.
intelligence? Just flat intelligence?
Yeah, just roll your intelligence modifier. 31. So what are you looking for again?
I was looking for because this posted because the high arcans told me that people that could revive are either under him or dead. So obviously it's not one of the people that's under him that's doing it potentially. So I'm looking at people that could do high level revives of a ritual that are considered deceased, and also wearing that ridiculous attire.
Hmm.
I mean, said ridiculous attire might just be a costume to hide their identity. Realistically.
Upside down iron blood sigil? I think not.
Yeah.
You read someone that commonly wore a red coat back then that fought in the Calamity Wars. He is said to be old, but constantly looks young due to a spell he developed. This is probably the last strongest person that is labeled close to be in your guys' era deceased. but labeled deceased. Fumyrix Stelly.
I have a lead.
Hold on, let me type that in chat for you.
Yeah, because that name is absurd.
I made this long ago. Fumyrix Stelly.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna call him Stelly.
Oh, Stelly.
Stelios.
Fumyrix.
And then once I figured this out, I am gonna head home.
Okay.
I'm also gonna borrow that book. Or
Oh.
buy it, whichever.
Now you can rent it out, which is like a few days, or you can literally buy it for like 3 gil.
I got that song.
I'm just gonna buy it because it might be important.
Alright, you buy a historical book for 3 gil.
That's a cheap ass book.
Well, it's an outdated version, so.
To say. Realistically, it may be outdated, but it's very useful.
Even outdated stuff can be useful.
Yeah.
Alright. Have a good day. Now then. Vampy, what color are you buying for your room?
I didn't pick out a color for my room.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I could randomly choose for that.
Oh, yeah.
do it.
What do you want me to roll for that?
A 1d8.
I would say paint it pink.
3!
Let's see what I get.
A vibrant piss yellow. Go.
You find a nice vanilla vibrant color.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
basically white.
Yeah.
But for me, that's just like my aesthetics. So I'll after I get the paint, obviously, I'll do some window shopping as I head home and start to get to work painting.
Okay. You spend the rest of your day painting the downstairs living comfortable area chestnut brown as your room is now vanilla white.
The only reason I'm looking into this person is because he has spells that I can learn. That is it. I don't care if he's hostile. He can teach me. That's all that matters.
And we'll just say Ziana's passed out on the couch.
You'll wake up to a nice chestnut brown.
I am not using
Wonderful.
counts anymore. I'm just gonna wait for Draco to.
What's it? Are all you back? Is that it, everyone?
Yep. And everyone
I
gets
thought I was still whipping the
Oh yeah.
yeah the
Roll me a charisma check.
alright.
So
Just
what
a
are you
flat
what are you doing to trying to get these guys into shape?
I'm just gonna be going through the shit that they need to fix on themselves.
So you're throwing shade on them.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'm-
don't throw me around.
oh,
Play.
I mean,
Basically,
I have
he's
Anyway,
doing to them what
roll
he's probably
your
doing to
charisma.
them.
13.
13.
I gotta roll
Yeah,
for them
looking
now.
down at him.
I
I'll
mean,
get
if
that
not,
one.
I got the strength to back it up. Let's go. I'll I'll do 1v5. Let's go.
Out of
1v5.
the 5 of them, one of them walks out saying, "This is a waste of my time."
Have fun.
only
He-
one.
He also
Miserable.
dies immediately.
So there are now 4.
Okay. Sure.
Put them through what you went through. Best way to teach them. Experience.
By having the fucking wills be completely and totally crushed.
Now.
What the hell did we even do?
Do you want to be worthless like them? Walking out just because they don't have time? Or do you want to improve?
Fuck
Okay,
it.
drill sergeant.
They step up wanting to improve.
Alright then.
You sound so disappointed.
I have a title for Draco now. Draco the or Sling the fucking drill sergeant.
Arsling the
Arslan
drill
the
sergeant.
fucking got it.
All right then.
I like Arsling the fucking. That's pretty great.
He's DSA, Drill Sergeant Arslan.
And I guess we'll step up. We'll leave off on that part right there where you whip them into shape, as we'll end today's session right here.
All right.
All right. Time
Hey, look,
to.
I got a chocobo.
Chocobo.
Okay. I assume we probably didn't level this time.
No, not this time.
That's understandable.
So
That's
Zion,
understandable.
I'll have to go over it with you privately about family matters.
Yes.
My family won't be
Family.
relevant until it's relevant.
I added
Same.
some notes too, because it's very fitting for how my character is turning out.
Yep.
I mean, realistically, unless we're going anywhere near forest, my backstory is basically irrelevant.
Yeah,
Unless we're
your
going to-
family lives in the forest.
As I
I-
said, basically irrelevant.
They don't
Yeah,
live in the pineapple under the sea.
Yeah, unless we go to
That's
port.
my cousin Jim.
Yeah.
And we'll stop the recording
Jim.
right here.